All right, we have Mar. How are you, Mar?
Hey, Christian Prince. I really wanted to say thank you for helping me realize the hypocrisy that is Islam. I really just
So
want to
last time what happened? Because you debated me for almost a week about, or maybe more, about you, and you are a Shia, and then suddenly you said you believe in Jesus. What happened?
I realized how stupid, how could Muhammad just associate himself with such evil people? It came to me just after all these argument around about Muhammad, about semen, about all this stuff. It just doesn't make sense. How could a prophet of God associate himself with such evil people? It just doesn't make sense. You
You
see what
know,
I'm saying?
some days they said you left Islam because you hate the Shia. Sorry, the Sunni. Just out of hate. You hated the Sunni. So you decide to claim that you left Islam, but you did not, because you just want to make them angry.
No, that's not. I can curse Muhammad, I can curse Allah, Allah's a false God. It's not really,
All right.
it's not really debatable. The only thing that I'm sort of having issues on is understanding Christianity. I'm not saying I don't believe in it.
All
I
right.
think I do believe it on an emotional level, but I'm just there are some things with Islam that I do want answers to, if that's okay.
All
So
right.
as well.
All right.
So, I mean, just how do you, the one thing that I'm very interested in is, have you ever heard of Code 19?
Code 19?
Yeah,
You mean the code in the Quran?
yeah.
Tell me about it.
So Code 19, the miracle of Code 19, if I were to summarize, it's basically they find the number 19, somebody that's just this, there's so many things that just has this Code 19.
Yeah. First of all, the one who fabricated this thing, the Muslims killed him. His name is Rashad Khalifa.
Yeah.
The dad himself, when they ask him about it, he says there is a lot of, errors in this theory. Simply, if we go to chapter 1, he started with chapter 1, and there's a verse about speaking about 19 angels. But if we go to chapter 1, verse number 1, where he calculated numbers are number 19, if you anyone who knows Arabic, he will calculate them. He will find out that they are not 19, they are 24 letters. So the calculation is false. Yeah, 24. Here you see in Arabic, first of all, we don't have bism. It is bi-ism. The Muslim, they took a letter here to make it easier, because this is a verse they have to repeat it every day. So it is bi-ism. You will find bi-ism many verses in the Quran. Not bism. There's nothing in Arabic language. Even the Muslims agree. The scholars, they say that the alif, which means a, is taken for the purpose of the ease of recitation. Not because of that one is different. Do you see it here? Look how many times. So this is the correct way to write it. All right. In Al-Fatiha, they took the alif, which is appear here, the second letter in the word, because simply they want to make it easier to recite, because this is something they will recite every day. Then if you go to the middle of Allah, do you see in the top of the middle letter, there's like a little knife?
Yes.
That is called shadda in Arabic. That means there's two letters. So each time you see this shadda in the top of any letter, that means what? There's two letters. So look how many times the shadda appear. Here, sorry, I'm trying to highlight the letters, but my mouse is not helping. No, I cannot. No, I cannot. But look, is my mouse showing you in the screen?
Yeah.
All right. So here I'm pointing my mouse. Here you will see the shadda. Then here you see the shadda again, and here you see the shadda again. Three shadda. That means what? Every letter become what? Twice. So the three letters become 6 letters. So one letter here is being taken off. The 19 became 20. One letter here is taken off. That became 21. One letter taken off, 22. One letter here in Ra taken off, 23. However, if you look at the word Rahman, do you see here something small like a dagger in the top of the letter, on the top of the word?
Yeah.
That is an alif. That is a letter. This is 24.
Thank you.
So all the thing is just a fiction, and then the Muslims, they claim that it's mentioned about 19, like there's a verse says Tis'ata Ashar, which this is where he supposedly get his inspiration. So he made this theory based on it. Chapter 74, verse number 30. Over it, there are 19. This is not Muhammad saying that. This is supposedly the Jews. Muhammad, he confirmed what the Jews says. So the Jews ask Muhammad, how many over it, which mean in charge of hell? Muhammad, he searched, he found the Jews, they believe in that according to the Muslims. But me, myself, I could not really find where it says such a thing. But the Muslims, in their interpretation, they say this was a response to the Jews to confirm that he have knowledge of their books. And that's why he said, on it is number 19. Then the Muslim, they made a story about number 19.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, one more thing I wanted to ask you. So, like, it says in the Quran that there would be...
Just give me a second. Guys in YouTube, you are saying his voice is down?
I can speak louder if that helps.
No, it's not from your side, because I hear you very well. But they are saying your voice is down, so I'm trying to find out why. His voice is not good? All right, let us see what's going on here. Why today we have everything is mixed up? I know so many. All right, let us see here. Volume. Okay. I know what.
Maybe it's better now?
No, this is not from your side. This is from here, from my software. It's my software for sure.
Well, anyways, like, one more thing I was curious about.
All right.
Can I speak now?
Okay, go ahead.
One more thing I was curious about is, like, can you show me, like, a contradiction in the Quran that you believe is, like, the best, your best contradiction in the Quran? Like, for instance, I believe there can be, like, one or two contradictions because, like, it's written only, like, saying there's no contradictions is a bid'ah. Because, like, fundamentally it says that there is going to be some contradictions in the Quran, which is not a lot. Right? There's going to be, there can only not be many contradictions. But can you just show me, like, one or two, like, very important ones that you think?
Well, I cannot show you the best because all of them are the best, because one contradiction doesn't matter what it is, proving that Allah is not God. You know what I mean? So when I say the best, that will not make too much sense, because if the Quran itself said, the rule says, if this is a book made by other than Allah, you will find in it a lot of contradiction, correct?
Yes.
All right. So one contradiction is enough to prove the point. There's no need for many. Too many doesn't make any difference. Too little doesn't make any difference. Because at the end of the day, it is, you know, it's a stupid book. And the Quran set the rule.
Yeah.
All right. So like one verse, you know, says Allah created the earth first. One verse, Allah says He created the mountain first. And then the other verse is saying the first Allah He created was the sky. He finished the sky. So which one?
So how would Muslims get around this?
Is his voice better, guys, now in YouTube? Is his voice coming better for you? I just did some change. I don't know if that worked. I'm trying to... Can you talk, Mar?
Hello, do you guys hear me? Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Do you hear me? Still low? Yeah, I don't know what to do today. Oh, I don't know what's happening, huh? Maybe I should restart my computer. Somebody did the black magic for me, huh? It must.
This is the work of the Jews.
It must be a Jewish female, not only a Jew. You know? Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, all contradiction is contradiction, small, big, you know. Like it's like saying to you, you are you have a small lie, but you are God, you know. God should not lie, you know. God, we say the truth. So if we prove that God is a liar, that means God is a liar. That's it. There's no way God, he is
Are there
God.
any contradictions in the Bible, like that you feel like can't be reconciled?
You know, I've been asked all kind of questions about so-called contradiction, but a person who have knowledge, he will not find any contradiction. Like as an example, the age of a king.
Abraham's father is an idolater in one verse, and in another verse it says that Abraham's father only led people to idolatry, as in like not only.
Sorry, I did not hear you. What? Say again.
What about the verse? The one verse says that Abraham's father was an idolater, that he explicitly worshipped idols. And the other one says that I believe it's in the New Testament. It says that only Abraham's father was an idolater. No, only his father led people to idolatry as opposed to being an idolater himself.
You see, like if you read my book, you will find one page giving more details, one page giving less details, because already I repeated the story. So the Bible does not need to repeat the same story twice. People, they knew. So this is not a contradiction. This is less details and more details. It doesn't oppose each other. All right.
Makes sense. I guess so you can say it doesn't contradict each other. Or can you show me the contradiction within the Quran that you were mentioning earlier?
Yeah. Let me. I'm just trying to find out how to fix this audio. All right, that's me. Okay. You guys still hear me in Discord, or you lost my voice? I guess I lost my voice. Uh-oh. Right, keyboard, no. I did something here. I lost my voice in Discord too. Am I heard now?
Yeah, everyone hears it. I hear you.
All right. Well, I don't know what to do with this sound, guys, but we will continue for now. You know, I mean, everything is a contradiction. Like, as an example, the Khaliqeen. If Allah is the only creator, you cannot say Allah is the best of the creators. The story of Jesus.
You said that, like, it's a difference in quality of creation. So, like, the way that I would have answered this before.
No. If Jesus create life, this is not different, because a creator is a creator. The Quran says clearly that you should not worship anyone unless he at least can create a fly. All right? If he can create a fly, you worship him. This is the Quran, chapter 22, verse number 73. So
it's referring to creating next to evil, like creating something from nothing.
No, here, read it. You see it? It's about creating a fly. This is not about nothing. Obviously, the earth is already exists. Just to create a fly. Because when God, he created Adam, you know, Adam was not the first thing he created, right?
Yeah.
So already there's a creation. But he did not say, create the earth, create the heaven. No, he said create a fly. So creating a fly is extremely difficult. Who said that creating a fly is, you know, I mean, fly is extremely complicated insect. Very fast, I mean, there's no other planes in the world can do what the fly can do. No one. So if Jesus can create a fly, he's qualified to be worshipped. This is what the verse is saying. But according to the Quran, Jesus, he can create from the mud the bird, and the bird is an animal, is not an insect. You know, this is a higher life. An animal who have a blood, and then he breathed into the mud. What about the story of the son of Noah, where they asked the Messiah to tell us what happened to Noah? So the Messiah, he commanded the sand, and then the son of Noah came from the sand, and he have a gray hair. How somebody can command the son of somebody died thousands of years ago from the sand to come alive again, just because he gave a command? So the Christ is, and the Quran confirmed that he is a resurrector. So he resurrected people from death, he gave life, he made the blind see, and then they say to us, Allah gave him permission. But that will not change anything, because Allah did not give him.
How attributes that to Jesus?
You know, giving permission make no sense, because I can say I am the one who gave Jesus permission. You can say that too. Did Allah give me permission to insult him? According to Islam, no and yes. Why? Because they believe in destiny. This is how stupid Islam is. This religion is awkward. Everything there, you know, as an example, when they asked Muhammad, they asked him a question about him being a messenger. They asked him, how come those angels don't come to us? Look what Muhammad said in chapter 17, verse number 95. If they were angels on earth, walking around in peace, we would have sent down to them from heaven angels as messengers. Okay, so what do you understand from this, Mar?
So basically, you're just saying that in regards to, like, wait, can you repeat that? I don't think I understood.
If they were, you see the screen, right?
Yeah.
All right. So
even if angels on earth walking around in peace, we would have sent down to them from heaven, and that's the angel messenger. Okay.
So the reason Allah is not sending angels as messengers, because the one who live in the earth are not angels. So angels will be sent only to angels. This is what it says, correct?
Yeah.
So how Muhammad is receiving an angel? If Allah will send only angels to angels.
I mean, there's like a possible response.
What about Mary? What about Mary? She received an angel. The Quran says one verse angel, one verse many angels. But as I said, it can be one verse more details, one verse less details. So this is about how many angels for Mary is not a contradiction. It can be about less details. But if Allah will not send any messenger as an angel to the earth, unless the ones in the earth are angels, then how Muhammad he became the messenger who received a message from an angel?
And then you can claim, for instance, that like angels aren't corporeal, so they're on the earth, but then that wouldn't make sense.
No, according to Muslim, in fact, there's other issue. Every Muslim believe, according to Muhammad, there's two angels, one in the right shoulder and one in the left shoulder. So yes, the angels, they live in the earth. In fact, the angels who live in the earth, according to Islam, double the number of a human being, because everyone have two angels. Correct?
I mean, what if the angels do have a messenger on earth?
What?
What if he's just saying that the angels do have a messenger on earth?
I don't understand. Say again.
What if you do say that the angels do have a prophet?
No, but the Quran confirmed there's no such a thing, because
Where?
it says here, if they were, he will, which means there is none, because they ask him, how come, where is the angels, how come, read the verse before it. Nothing prevented the people from believing when guidance has come to them, except they said, did Allah send a human as a messenger? But this is false.
Yeah.
Because people, they believe Moses, people believe Abraham, people believe all the prophets, and this is a false statement. And when he say nothing, that means nothing. This is the only reason.
Yeah.
Right? But this is false. So why you say the Christians? Why you say the Jews? Why you say this? In fact, the Sabian, they believe in angels as gods. So the verse confirm that they will not believe unless they receive a message from an angel. So Allah is refuting them, saying, well, how I'm going to send you an angel if the one who live in the earth is a human? So I will send a human to human. Okay, wonderful. But that means Muhammad should receive revelation from God directly. He should not receive any message from an angel, for angel will deliver only to angel.
I have one more question. Can you show me like the isnad for the New Testament?
Well, you know what? We don't have such a thing. It's called isnad, because you know the Old Testament transmitted through generations, and we have tens of thousands of manuscripts. There's nothing called Islam. We don't go by this madness. We don't.
And how can you verify that any of these things?
Because we have ancient manuscripts.
Let's say I could write a book and you could find an ancient.
No, because you see, if the ancient manuscript confirm what we have in our hand, why the Christians anyway? They wouldn't change it. Give me a reason. Are you willing to change your book?
No, I don't believe it's. I'm not saying that it might have been changed.
No, my friend. Time. Let us make it simple. Time does not make a difference unless people they change their religion. As an example, if I take my book from my father and I believe in the faith of my father, and he took the book from his father, so we will find out ourselves going back to 2,000 years if we are connected to the faith from the beginning. So the idea of somebody, he is a believer and he changed his book, that is stupid, unless he believes in something else, like Jehovah's Witnesses. But this is a new sect. They added a letter, here, just to change like the word God, a God. So a letter, it's just a letter they added to make it have a different meaning. So for us, we are the last one to suspect. In the same time, we have everything written in the Bible is documented by art. Like I mentioned before, I'm against pictures and statues, etc. But if they are art and documentary, that's wonderful. So we have the stories of the Bible documented by mosaic. I don't know if you know what mosaic is. It's an art written by stones, which mean art, pictures, images made by stones, and those stones tell every story in the Bible, and they are exactly the stories we knew. Then we have historian, then we have researchers, then we have a church the most important for us, that the church is spread around the world, and if something happened in one place, they are disconnected. Like how the church in India, as an example, an Indian church, it's very ancient to the point it is Syriac church. How those people they are disconnected. They are in India. There's no WhatsApp. There's no internet. So if the book spread all over and the disciple went around the world and still all of them believe in the same thing, how do you explain that to me?
That's very interesting. But can you, let's say, prove from the Gospel of John that John wrote John? Like, where does it say in John, for instance, that John wrote John?
You can read from the beginning, you will find out. It says, if you read from the beginning, you will find out.
I even went on Google and tried to figure out where it says John wrote John. I couldn't find the verse like this. Can you show me? It was like sometimes Jesus will speak to John in there, and then John won't even recognize that he's
my friend. If you open every single gospel from those gospels, you will see it's speaking about the reason that the name is given to it, because it is the name of the writer. Some people will say to you, well, nobody can confirm because it's very ancient, it's like 2,000 years ago. But in the same time, anyone who do little search, he will find the answer. So if we go in the Bible,
show me where.
Yes.
I'm just curious.
Right.
If you want to research, you can research it.
No, just just to give you to show you on the screen.
I see.
So do you think the one who wrote the Bible is called John, but nobody knows who's John, and nobody can confirm?
No idea who. Like, I'm just curious, like how you could prove from the text of John that John even claims to be the author of John.
Okay.
Like, I've seen a lot of. I was Muslim, so I saw a lot of people arguing over.
When we say like you want to see John is saying John, you want like the word John by name?
I don't right. Like these are the words of John.
You see, if you, as an example, if you go to John 13, it says speaking about the disciple who is speaking of John. But then if you read more, you will find that this is John. So it doesn't have to say, oh, this book is written by John. But the one is talking is obviously is John. So the book named by John, the book named by John, the John is the Greek writer. There's no other one. And all the Bible refer that the one who wrote it is John, but there's nowhere it says the name exactly. However, the reason there is no need to do so, for the one who wrote, he is known. He is not an ignorant. Everybody knows who is John. So the disciple around John, they will not ask John to write his name there. Says, well, why you don't write your name there so you tell people that you are the one who wrote? For this is not the book of John. This is the book of God. So John, he wrote it, but it's about Jesus, not about John. So when we go as an example, like when John, he is explaining about God, he's not talking about himself. He's talking about God. This is not a book. This is not a personal book. Why John he will write? Well, you know what? This is the author, because simply he is not the author. This book does not have an author. His name is John. The author of the book is God, because we believe that John is inspired, the same as the rest. But if we go as an example, you know, like if you go to Roman, you know, chapter 16, 22, it says that I am the one who wrote this letter. If we go to different, you know, like writing, like there's little here and there speaking about the ones who is writing, but the names will appear only if it is necessary, because the book is not about them.
Yeah. One more
So,
question also.
but just an advice.
Yeah.
Why the Christian will call it the book of John if it's not John?
I don't know. A lot of times, like in ancient literature,
No.
you find people attributing a book to somebody other than its author. Like it's a very common practice in the ancient world.
No, this is there's no way we will call it John, but it's the book of somebody else. That would be funny and silly, you know. So.
It happens a lot in the ancient world. You'd be surprised. That's like, especially with the works of Plato. A lot of people basically took a lot of people's random works and ascribed it in the name of Plato. Same thing with like the gospel.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
a lot of big gospel.
But you will find, you know, there's first of all, there's many ways to discover who is the writer. So, as an example, the writing of John is totally different from the writing of Paul, from the writing of Mark. John, you know, he's speaking to the Greek, so his language is a very, let us say, different. You know, the Greek people, they are philosophers. You know, it's philosophy. So right away you will see the logos, right? Why the logos is mentioned? Because this is a very well used, heavy duty word in the Greek culture. So when John he used it, we know right away that this is not Paul, this is not anyone else. This is John. For John is the eloquent writer of the Greek book, and that's why even the book Muhammad he took it. Obviously, he is copying the book of John. How we knew that? In the Quran, when speaking about the Messiah, it says that the word, the Messiah is Kalimatullah, the word of Allah sent down to Mary. Well, this is exactly what John said. And then the book of John is published around the world, and nobody question if this is John or not. So because we are far in distance, and the book purpose was not to confirm an author, for the author was known for whoever is around him. Like if I make a book right now and I give you the copy, but the book is not about me and was not to be published to me for my fame, but as a service for God. Why I need to write my name? Now by law, I have to put my name. Otherwise, the book will not be published. I have to put, if you want to publish the book, you have to put the author name. So those books never be made for the purpose of the fame of John or Mark or Luke. It was made for the purpose of serving God and delivering the message. All right? Like, you know, if we go like, you know, let us see, let me give you another example. I'm just trying to help you. If you go to 1 John, the 1 John, verse number, 1 John 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we go there, you can read actually all the First John, Second John, etc. You will see that First John 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you will see that John, he said that we saw his wound and we touched it. We saw his hands. So this is the one who wrote it, is someone who witnessed the resurrection of Jesus. He touched his wound. He saw the wound. So who is the one who was there? We will find that this is John. He is the one who touched, and he is telling us the story that what happened. So those who deny that Jesus was crucified, they are liars. Why? Because we saw his. So the one who wrote it is someone, he is saying, we saw his wound and we touched his hands. So it's not someone, far distance on time saying I saw, because I did not see Jesus' wound. I cannot say that. You know what I mean? I can say it only if I was one of the real witnesses of the crucifixion of Jesus.
I mean, I have one more question also. That's very interesting. But can you disprove? I've seen a lot of people like claiming with like a lot of evidence that like the black people are like the original Jews. I don't know if like I'm just like curious like what you.
Well, those are a group of racists. Like I can say that Christianity is only for white, and that because I'm racist, I can say anything. Those are stupid people. They are not worth my time. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of stupid. So I just wanted to hear your take on it.
Yeah. So, people, they can fabricate issues, they can fabricate stories, and a group of racists, they can say whatever they want. But we know that this is not true.
Also, I've heard there's some evidence that Muhammad, for instance, was a black man. What do you think about that evidence?
No, the book says that whoever says Muhammad is black, kill him. Right? Yeah. So if you say Muhammad is a black, you will be killed. Why? Because this is not true. It's an insult. If you say to me, Christian Prince is not a black, why I want to kill you? If you say to me, you are clean, but I'm wearing dirty clothes, you are making fun of me. You're being sarcastic, correct?
Yeah.
So when you describe somebody in something he don't have, obviously you are trying to insult. And for those Arab, they are white, calling Muhammad a black person is made for the purpose of insulting.
Yeah.
Right?
Have you ever heard of like the LPT, like the logical problem of the Trinity?
Logical problem for a Trinity?
Yeah, like can you explain your refutation?
But there is no need for it, because there is no logic when it's come to God. Those who speak of logic, either they have to be always logical or not. I can be logical only in certain things. As an example, when the Quran says how God can have a son, yet he don't have a girlfriend, this is against the logic that God is almighty. You know what I mean? But if God is almighty, what logic mean for God? Nothing. God is almighty.
Deny logic to God. What about like the law of identity? Is God identical to himself?
About what?
Is God identical to himself?
This is not about identical. God is a three and one at the same time. As an example, you have a soul. Is your soul is you?
No, my soul is a part of me.
No, it's not part of you.
I would argue that like I'm the sum of my.
Is it part? Can the soul, your soul, can the soul live by itself? Exist by itself? It can.
Sure. So yeah, but I would say that like.
In fact, before your soul is given to you, it was out of you, out of your body first.
Yeah.
All right. So the soul is exist, and your body came to existence, and then the soul and the body together, they will make a unity. But we don't call you two people. We don't call you identical. We say Mar, But Mar without his soul, he's dead. He have body, still there. The body is there. but the soul is not there. The second the soul is out, the person is not talking. So the soul presents life and the power of God to give life. Same time, if you have soul and you have body, but you don't have conscience, which God gave to you, then neither your soul, neither your body will be able to function together, because the one who is in control to make harmony between the life and the physical action of the body is the brain, correct?
Sure, I guess.
So if you have a brain, you are brain dead, which means the brain is not really dead, but it's not functioning correctly, you know, then you would die. They put you a machine to support your body, but if they take the machine, you will die. Your heart will stop, your blood will stop running. So without your brain, without your conscious, you are gone too. Can we say that your brain is different individual?
No.
But now we have a three in control of you, but you are one person. So if this is going to happen for a human being, if a human being, hold on.
You say Jesus didn't know the hour. That's also like part of the.
This is not about knowing the hour. If you read the whole chapter, you will see Jesus, he said everything about the hour. The hour announcement is the act of the Father. It's not his. The Father have a job. You see, it's like speaking about patriarch. You know what patriarch mean? The one in charge. Like in the church we have rank. It's like some, like in the Orthodox church they say patriarch, like the one in charge of everything. So if we have a three patriarch, and each one of them he is in charge, but three of them they are patriarch, but each one of them he have a job. So one is controlling this territory, the other one controlling that territory, and this one controlling this territory. So the three, they are working, everyone have his job. So the Messiah been given the power over the flesh, and this is his job. This is why he came to this earth. He is the judge. He is the one who forgives sin. He is the one who sent people to hell or to heaven. He is the one who will resurrect people. He is the one will do everything in this earth. The decision, hold on, the decision of the day, you know that the word Father is it's a lot of respect, correct?
Yes.
So when somebody wanna ask for the hand of a female in the Middle East, you don't go to the son of the father, you go to the father, correct?
Yeah.
Because the father is the one who is, let us say, the author. He is the Lord of the family. So the father is the one who will deliver the command. It is not for the son. It is a disrespect from the son to he himself do it, because the father, he is born of the father, not the opposite. Remember, we Christian, we don't believe that Jesus gave birth to the Father, if we can use the word birth. The Messiah is born of the Father, not the opposite. So when the Messiah speaks to the Father, always he say, everything I have is given to me from my Father, correct?
Yeah.
And he repeated that 1,000 times. So why the judgment day will not be given from the Father too, if everything he have is from the Father? Everything he have. You know, forgiving sin. So when the Messiah, he speak to the Jews, he explained to them, who is he? By showing what? Like, where is my authority coming from? Because people, they see in front of them a man, even though he is doing a miracle. So he is showing them that God in this man is the one who have the authority. It's not the flesh. This is why he said to them, before Abraham I am. So God the Father, he gave the Messiah. If you go to John 17, you will find that the Messiah, he received everything from the Father, and the Messiah repeat that. But at the same time, he says, I was with you in unity before the world was. So the Messiah received the authority from the Father, and he presented that authority to us. If you believe in me, you will be saved. And that is his job. So when we speak about logic, my advice to you, when we speak about logic, there's no logic when it's come to God, because it's not logical Mary to have birth, to give birth to a son without a man. This is not logic. It's not logical Jesus walk in water, or he, command the storms. It's not logical that he raised people from death after they die for a few days. or the same story of the son of Noah in Islam, like after 1,000 of years. So it's a hypocrisy when we seek logic, yet we believe in God Almighty. Either we say he is God Almighty and then he's above all logic. Our logic is limited for us. I cannot be what he can be. So can God be 3 and 1 in the same time and there's no contradiction? Yes, he can, for he's almighty. For me, there is a contradiction because my brain cannot comprehend how he can do it because I cannot do it. So I'm measuring his ability to my ability. Can I forgive sin? I can say it. But if you believe in the Messiah, the one who did what he did, all the miracles, obviously he have authority. He have authority over death. He have authority over sickness. He did not give medicine. He did not do surgeries. He just said, go, carry your bed and walk. The guy, he carry his bed and walk. The guy, he cannot see. They make him see. So the Messiah is not a person making a speech that God he sent me, the God the Father. He is proving who is he by doing what he did. In the same time, the ethic. So if we have a person doing miracles, well, we as a Christian, we believe that Satan can do miracles too. Satan can do miracles. So he's powerful, you know. So how we will know who is who if Satan can do something powerful? The Messiah, he gave us the way. From their fruits you shall know them. Not from their look, not if he is white or black or Asian, not from his language, but from the fruits. So if a person is giving me miracle, but he is teaching me a bad ethic, obviously he is Satan. But if a person is a perfect example of God, not a human, that is the Messiah. So when the Messiah come back, or when the Messiah came first time, how we recognize the Messiah? Because there's nothing like him. If there's anything like him, nothing. There's any man like him? No. Was it ever exist? Have you ever heard of somebody saying, I love your enemy? Never exists. So everything, even the Jews, who they are writing books against Jesus, like in the Talmud, they confirm that the Messiah, he did miracle, but they say this is a false Messiah. But he went to Egypt and he learned magic and he came back and he did miracles. So it was magic. But saying what they are saying, confirm that the miracles of the Messiah, we heard of it, is true. For those are the enemies of Christ. They are writing, saying and confirming that he did miracles. All right? All right, I think he is gone. Yeah. So anyway, there is, you know, like if I want to investigate logic, I advise you then to become an atheist. And then if you go to atheism, you will find that atheism itself is against logic. So logic is only when God, he go against himself, we can use it. If God used his own logic against himself, that's proof that he is not telling the truth. He's not God. But logic and God, they don't work. God said, let be light. Where is the logic in that? What is that? Well, how you can create light by saying, let be light? Use all the logic you have. So Muslims are hypocrite. They try to apply logic when they want, and they ignore logic when they want. In their book, it says Mary, she is a virgin. How come they don't laugh at that? They don't, because it's in their book. If their book says the Messiah is God, they will say is God. Nobody question. All right? For us, we don't believe in the Messiah, his God, because there's scientific miracle in the Bible. Like I saw yesterday, somebody saying that when the Bible is said in the book of Genesis, God created the earth and the heaven in 6 days, he don't mean that literally. Well, I don't want to do what the Muslims do, duct tape. The Bible says 6 days, it's 6 days until God say the opposite. If God, he explained, he says, okay, I meant something else, then we can say it's not 6 days. But as long as the Bible says 6 days, it's 6 days. Never bend down to anybody. Either you're a believer or you're a potato. So if you're trying to adjust what science says and go by science, then you should not believe in Christianity. There's no science will agree that Mary, she can give birth without a man. So don't be Abdul. This is what Abdul do. Abdul, they try to bend their, if we can call it scriptures, they bend it to fit with science because they are hypocrite. They don't believe in it. Christians who believe, they will not do that. Either yay or nay. You don't believe in Christianity, leave. Nobody is forcing you. I will never take science over my Bible. I'm a believer. Who is going to believe that there is a man, he can raise people from death by making command or making a blind? Once I was speaking to an atheist, he come to church and he make fun of the Christians, and it turned to be, he come always, to the church, he make fun of those Christians at the time of the coffee after the service. So he come, the priest, he said to me, can you come, I don't know how to answer this guy. So I came, I don't know what he do. I was waiting for him. They told me he is him, he's here. So I was waiting for him to speak, as usual, make mockery. So he said, yeah, you want to convince me that Jesus, he put some mud on the eye of somebody and he make him see the guy is blind. Who is going to believe in that? So I said to him, what do you do for a living? It happened, it turned to be that he's an eye doctor. That's why he's mentioning this topic. He keep mentioning it. He's an eye doctor. I said, but isn't it you, as an eye doctor, put sand on the front of the eyes of people to make them see better? He said, what? He said, don't you put sands, literally sands, in the front of the eyes of people to make them see better? He said, no. I said, well, isn't it the glass made of sand? The glass is sand. We have a glasses. In fact, we are putting sands in the front of our eyes. So if I say to somebody, 1,000 years ago, I will put sand in the front of your eyes so you can see better, he will be laughing at me like you now because he's ignorant. Do you understand? He became like a cockroach. He didn't know what to say. He started saying, no, but this is different. I said, no, it's the same. If I say to somebody 1,000 years ago, I will put sand in the front of your eyes and you will see perfectly, he will think I'm crazy. They will take me to they will kick me out of town. Who in the world want to believe this? So if we cannot understand something happening today, we call it miracle. It's a miracle. If somebody made a glass of sand at that time, people will go crazy. If somebody see his picture in different country or speak to his relative in China, he will go crazy because they cannot comprehend how this is happening. But this is not a miracle of God. We are just understanding physics. So either we go by what we can't comprehend, or we understand that there's a lot of things we do not know. In fact, we know nothing. Until now, we are not even, I believe like all the earth, all of it is like a piece of dust flying in a space. We don't know how big it is. Have you ever go to the basement and see like a light coming from a small window and you see little dust are flying? This is how we are. How massive the basement, for sure it's a small compared to your body, but it's a massive for those dust. This is how we are. And then we think that we are the one who can know, we are the one who can discover, we are the one who can claim knowledge, when what we have about knowledge is nothing to compare to what knowledge is, and that is God. God is the only one who have knowledge. We are just learning about our environment, how we can use it, how we can get a benefit of it. Otherwise, we have, I believe, me, myself, all a human being, have zero knowledge. We did not even move 1 millimeter close to knowledge. We have Irish lady, Irish girl, go ahead.
Hi, Sifi. Are you able to hear me? You're breaking up a lot.
You hear me very well? Maybe if you leave and come back, just the stage and come back, we'll do better.
Okay, sure. I'll try that soon. Okay, thanks so much.
All right. All right, put your hand up again and I will invite you. And then we will start taking Muslims. Put your hand up again. Is she here or she left? All right. All right, do you hear me now?
I never knew.
Go ahead. What do you want to say to us?
Good. Okay. CP, I think I'm probably the one person that would irritate you a lot. So try not to get too annoyed with me because I'm very genuine. Anything that I try and talk to you about, I'm not saying it, to upset you or to frustrate you. But
No,
more
no
to-
problem. Don't worry about it. Just tell me what you want to say. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm very pro-Palestinian. I guess I have a very empathetic heart towards Muslims in general. I've been very blessed that I guess all of the Muslims in my life that I've come across, are the kindest, gentlest, sweetest people. And I think I'm with a lot. And I think it's one of the things that I find the most difficult is, I guess, your hatred for them. And, you tend to have a kind of, they're all the same. Do you think that's, do you hate Muslims?
First of all, Irish, you said to me that the Muslims are the most nice people to you. How come they are not the nice people to us in the Middle East? What happened? Why in the Middle East they kidnap our daughters, they rape them, they kidnap them, they kill them? Why in the Middle East they force us to convert to Islam? Why in the Middle East they treat us like shit and dogs? Why in Pakistan they burn Christians alive? Why in Bangladesh they do the same? Why in Iraq they send letters to Christians giving them 3 days to convert or we will kill you? How come they don't do that to you in Ireland? Because you are the majority. Give them time to be the majority or the 50% and you will see what they will do to you. They are the most nice people to you. Since when? If they are nice everywhere, should be nice everywhere. I don't hate Muslims. I never hate them. This is against Christianity to hate anyone. But what you said to me is absolutely a fabrication. They practice taqiyya until they take over. If we go now, when you say to me a Palestinian, correct? You said to me the Palestinians.
Yeah.
Well, if you go right now to Kuwait,
Yeah.
you will see they kick them out. Kuwaiti are Muslims. You go to Emirat, they kick them out. Well, Emirati are Muslims. You go to Saudi Arabia, they kick them out. Well, Saudi Arabia are Muslims. Why they are kicking them out? Because they are not nice to them. They tried to take over Kuwait when Saddam Hussein invaded. Go check the history. I'm not talking about Muslim now. I'm talking specifically about the one you call them Palestinians. Saddam, the Kuwaiti, they were feeding them, literally. They send them food, bread, they build their houses, free gas, free electricity. They pay for everything. Saddam Hussein invade those people of Gaza and so-called Palestinian in that territory, all of them, even in Jordan, they support Saddam Hussein. Go check it out. They betray everybody. But this is not what I'm going to ask you. As long as you are against hatred, did you ask those who you say they are very kind? Where in the Quran it says you can be kind to me? In the Quran, in chapter 5, verse number 51 says, take not Christians and Jews as a friends. And if you take any of them, if you take any of them, you are one of them, which means they are out of Islam. All right? So how and why they are taking you as a friend and they are the kindest people for you? This is a practice they do so they can take over the land. They are minority. How come? Which one? You think you call them Muslims, right?
Yeah.
Okay, a Muslim, he believe in this, correct?
You believe in what?
Do you see the screen?
Yeah.
All right, can you read it for me?
You're breaking up again.
I'm breaking up again. Guys, I'm breaking for everybody or only for her?
Sorry. Maybe it's just me. I'm so sorry.
Just it's all right. It's all right.
I can
Do
see
you hear me now better?
Yes, I hear you.
All right. So the verse in front of us, this is what your friends believe in, correct? You said they are Muslims, so why they are your friends? How come they are your friends? If they call themselves Muslims, that means they cannot take you as a friend. They cannot. If they take you really as a friend, that means they are apostate and they must be killed according to Muhammad. So obviously, none of those friends is a friend. Do you want to call me in Skype? Because you keep losing? Irish.
I download Skype.
Do you have a Skype?
Yeah, it's really. I'm so disappointed.
Do you have a Skype?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't.
You don't have a Skype?
I don't, but I can make it a Skype.
Okay, make a Skype because obviously you have a problem. You cannot hear me. All right. And I will give you my
I'll
Skype.
make a Skype.
Yeah, I will give you my Skype. Here we go. I will post it for you. Make a Skype and call me, and I will take your call. All right.
Okay. Other things is I gotta tell you as well. I took the Shahada.
Oh, okay, this is your personal choice, and I will. Don't be upset from me. Don't be upset from me if I say to you, you are stupid.
Okay. No, I like I said, I've listened to loads of your videos, so I expect it.
No, don't expect anything. It's not about, I say things as it is. I don't sugarcoat things. Somebody believe, someone, she is a female. She took a shahada to convert to a religion, says a man, he can beat her. You have a mental problem. Somebody is living in the West. She convert to a religion, consider women half a brain. You have a mental problem. Someone, she live in the West, she is a free. She convert to a religion, her husband can force her even not to fast, even not to pray. Even your fasting is not in your choice. Even fasting to pray to Allah is not a choice. You have to have a permission, not only to leave the house, even to fast to Allah. If you refuse to sleep with him in the bed, let us say you are sick, the angels will curse you all night. So you tell me, give me a reason for you to convert to Islam. Give me a reason. Go ahead.
You know, it's a bit like I said at the beginning. You know, I've been, you know, well, my best friend, she's Muslim, and we're friends for maybe 15 years. Now, it wasn't because of her, you know, that I decided, you know, to take it. Like, I really did struggle so much with it. And look, CP, it's not an easy decision. You know, I'm still torn in half by it, and it's still, you know, not sure if I made the right decision. But I try to ask God, you know, to help me, you know, to do what was right. Because at the end of the day, you know, I love God more than anything. And
Irish. I never said that you are a bad person, but I believe they are using you and they are fooling you because you do not know. You are under the influence of some friends. This is why they are friends, actually. This is a way to convert people to Islam. They show them kindness. They show them that they are family. They show them that they are suddenly superstars. Like, if now I'm a Christian and I want to convert to Islam, in Saudi Arabia, they used to offer any Christian want to convert to Islam, especially if he's an Arab, between 500,000 riyal to 1 million riyal just to say Shahada. If he's an Arab. If he's an African, $2,000, that's it. Depends who you are. So we know them, and they use their influence to fool people. And as I said to you, you want to see how good they are to the Christians, how nice they are? Go check out the human right. How come those Muslims in our land, they are nice to you? Why they are not nice to us? If they are nice everywhere, which country they are nice to us? Name one for me. Is it possible that there's not even one country they are nice to the Christians? They took our land. They took our land. They took Egypt. They took Iraq. They took Syria. Those who call themselves Palestinian, those are Arab. They are not Palestinians. Those are Arab. They are not Palestinian. They hijack every land. And they force people to speak the language. And then they claim that the Western, they are colonizing, but Islam is the biggest colony in the world. They force their religion and they make it the culture. They delete even your culture. They force you to change your name, or her name is etc. Let us make her Fatima. You have to say now certain words. You have to speak in Arabic to pray to Allah. You have to dress like the Arab. You have to be an Arab. You cannot, even Muhammad, he says, the one who is proud about his inheritance, which means from his parents, like his family, tell him to go and bite, excuse my language, the penis of his father. This is Islam. Muhammad, he cut hands, Muhammad cut fingers. So would they try to say to you that Muhammad is a merciful man, the best of man? Did Muhammad take the wife of his own son?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
research and they're all
Your voice is cutting again. Irish, go fix your download Skype. Download Skype. All right.
I brought them to
Irish. I did not hear you. I want you to download Skype and call me back. I will not take anyone in the stage today. I'm going to talk to you
Can you
only.
hear me?
I will talk to you only, you know, just for you. What do you think? Do you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, download Skype.
Yes.
Download Skype, and this is my Skype. The admin will share it with you in the chat. Download Skype and call me in Skype.
Okay.
And as soon you come in Skype, I will hang up on anyone I'm talking to. All right? I'm waiting for you in Skype.
So,
Because I don't hear you. I cannot really comprehend what you are saying. And you have a problem to hear me too.
okay.
Yeah, download Skype.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thanks so much.
You're welcome. Go ahead, Adil. Abdel. Go ahead. Are you there, Abdel? I'm scared to debate you. Okay, Abdi, let me invite you. Put your hand up, Abdi, so we can invite you. All right. Abdi, what do you think of your prophets and your book saying if the prophet eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her, so the prophet can if her? You said, I'm scared to debate you. I want to see how good you are. Go ahead.
That never happened.
You know, listen. If you want to talk to me, I mean, either you are mature or you are a kid. Every single Muslim, he knew that this is happening. And I'm sure you heard it from me maybe 1,000 times. So,
I never heard of this.
all right. So now if I show it to you, you promise me you will not play games?
I don't play games. I answer honestly.
Honestly, we will put you into test. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and this is your Quran. Can you read for me what it says here?
No, I can't. I don't speak Arabic.
Let us use the Google translation then. Can you read for me Google translation?
If he sees a woman, her husband must divorce her, and it is permissible for him to marry her.
To F her. All right. You said to me this is not true.
Yeah, the way you said it is not true. Like this one here says,
If there is another way, guys, the way I said it, this is what I said. If the prophet eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her, so the prophet can F her. This is what I said. You said to me it's not true.
yeah, because you're trying to make it this picture like he's trying to take people's women.
He's trying. It says, if the prophet, his eyes fall into a woman, which means he like her husband must divorce her so he can F her. And you are saying to me, you're trying? Why you said to me it's not true? If it is okay?
No, the way what you said is
Tell me the way. Tell me what the way I say it. Tell me what the way. What the way. I did not say anything. I just said. I said exactly what it says here. If his eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her, that the prophet can if her. You said to me it's not true. I did not say anyway.
you forgot the word. You forgot the word permissible. So that's a huge important word.
You are a huge shit. That's why I don't talk to you. You are just a huge shit. You forgot to say permissible. I mean, this is what we are talking about. It's permissible for the prophet to if your wife, you idiot. You forget to say permissible. Permissible. And how in the world this is permissible? The moment she is married, she have a husband. The prophet, he saw your wife as he wanna if her. You forgot to say permissible. Oh, I forgot. No, I said, if his eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her immediately so the prophet can if her. You forgot to say permissible. All right. Did this lady download just, I don't have time for kids. I don't talk to kids. Don't waste my time. But you agreed that your prophet, if his eyes fall into you Muslim men, you have no dignity. And they will say to you, I have the honor, I will have the honor of the prophet if his wife. Can you believe it? Pervert people. They have the honor that the prophet wanna if his wife. Pimps. And they claim to be conservative, They claim to be conservative. This is not what conservatives do. Yeah, I know about Tawriya. I know. He is doing Tawriya, you think? Not Taqiyya? But both of you do Tawriya and Taqiyya. Hello, hello.
Okay. I have been talking about days in with regards to God created the heavens on 6 days.
Did you read did you read the book I told you to read about effing women, how to eff a woman?
Yeah, I will search it and I will try and buy it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I want you to have some knowledge, All right, what do you want to say to me?
No, I'm CP. I'm almost late 50, so it's like I've got personal experience in that aspect.
Well, your prophet was 54. Still, he want to have sex with a child at the age of 6.
What's wrong with that? When it comes to divine arrangements.
Divine arrangement to have sex with the children? Huh?
CP, I'm sure you've been talking a lot about logic. When it comes to divine arrangements, there's no logic in it.
Yeah, but he's a man. Is he God? Is Muhammad a God?
No, it's a divine arrangement. So
all right, a child. Okay, don't your God know that if a man at this age, or any man, he sleep with the child at that age, he will destroy her private part. He will destroy her not only physically, he will hurt her badly, mentally.
To me and you, Aisha is 6. In the eyes of Allah, she might be 2 billion years old. That's what God knows.
God knows.
No, let's be honest. You've been talking about logic. So when it comes to God, we shouldn't be applying logic.
But Muhammad is not God. Is Muhammad God?
It is God who connected him with Aisha.
All right. I want to go with you. I want you to give me the best argument about your God, and I will be patient with you. But don't give me something foolish. Don't tell me Allah, He knows. Give me something to prove what you say. Go ahead.
Our God is just the creator and the sustainer of the universe. And He is the creator who's been sending down earlier revelations to all the prophets, starting from Noah, Abraham. It's just in Arabic.
All right.
Allah.
All right. You're a prophet. All right. You're a prophet. You're a prophet. He received revelation from Allah. that the black dog is the devil. So he is all-knowing. Your God is all-knowing. But because he is all-knowing, he was able to know that every black animal is the devil we have to kill. What do you explain?
What do he say? He says that the black dog is a shaitan, which means they are demon possessed, is he?
So just because it's a black, it's a demon possessed. First of all, you Muslim don't believe in demon. Don't mix things up.
I'm sure even in the Bible it mentioned about
Don't tell me. No, the Bible talk about demon. Islam does not believe in demon. You are an idiot.
I'm sure he talks about
Don't repeat this. Don't repeat the same. Don't repeat again. There's no demon. There is no demons in Islam. You believe in genie, and genie can be a bad and can be good. As an example, shaitan is a genie. There's no demon in Islam.
demons before we call shaitan.
No, because demon are a spirit. Genie is a creature. He have a body. Even he can have sex with Muslim women. Correct?
That's demon. That's demon.
Okay,
That's
no,
what we call demon.
demon cannot have sex. Is not a creature with body. It's a spirit, evil spirit. Don't waste my time. Focus with me. You're a prophet. Said every black animal must be killed. Give me your God knowledge.
Okay, CP. Let's be frank. You do not define what Muslims know about shaitan. We Muslims, we know. So you accept our version about what we know about what is shaitan.
Shaitan is a Muslim. What is shaitan?
Shaitan is just an evil spirit or something demonic.
You stupid idiot. Don't repeat. You don't believe in evil spirit. Where this guy is coming to me from? Get out of here. I keep saying to him, you don't believe in this. He keeps saying to me, evil spirit. Shaitan in Islam is not a spirit, potato. What's wrong with you? I'm talking about your religion.
Then what is it? Then what is it?
He is a genie. Genie is not a spirit. Genie, he can have sex with Muslim women. If you go right now and search in the internet, having sex with jinn. Is it true that jinn do have sex with Muslim women? This is why most of Muslim women, they don't sleep with their husbands. Are you there? Are you there? What happened to this guy? You are. Are you there? Go ahead, SYB.
Shaitan? You're talking about shaitan, yeah?
Yeah, is it true that shaitan, he can have sex with your wife?
No, shaitan. Shaitan, no.
What? No. Each time you call me here, you say to me, no.
Yeah, because you are asking a
very what?
nonsense question.
Okay, guys, did he just say nonsense? He said nonsense. Nonsense. He said that. Well, your prophet says that. This is your. He repeat the word demon again. You stupid Abdul. You don't believe in demons. Stop saying you use the word demon. What's wrong with this Abdul? I keep saying to them, you don't have demon. They say demon. Listen, this is your Muslim website, and this is the fatwa. Hold on, listen. This is the fatwa, and this is the reference in front of you. The truth, it is possible for a human being and jinn to have intercourse. And the Thalabi mentioned in his tafsir. That is the meaning.
In Islam, jinns can possess humans. Did you know that?
Hold on, jinn can possess the human. This is another stupid. Hold on. How you believe that jinn is a creature, yet he have a physical body, yet he go inside your body? Explain that to me. How you believe he have a penis, he can sleep with your mama, and then he can go inside your mama and possess your mama? Is he the same one who sleep with your mama? Either he is a spirit. They are confused. They don't know what they are talking about. Are you there, SYB? Read carefully. It is possible for a human being.
I'm asking you, demons can possess a person or no?
Abdul, you Muslim don't believe in demon. Okay, in front of everybody, can you show me the word demon in your religion?
Abdul,
Can you show me the word demon in your religion? If you can show me, you are right. Then go ahead.
These are the same thing, but the demon is not in our books.
Yeah. Just give me an. Don't tell me. This your prophet said. Listen, when a man read this one for me. Read this one for me. When a man has intercourse with his wife, and he does not name Allah, like you have your penis in your hand. Excuse me, guys. If you have the kids mute the speaker. You have your penis in your hand. Your wife, she's a goat. You are going to put it in. Then if you don't say the name of Allah, the jinn will coils around your penis. Condom. And then he will intercourse with you to your wife. And this is what is meant in the Quran. This is Quran. Chapter 55, verse number 56. Whom neither man, neither jinn have touched them. Why Allah he says that? Because in Islam, jinn, they can if Muslim women, and they do if them all the time.
Verse 26. Chapter number 55, verse number 26.
Not 26. I did say 26, 56. 55, 56. Guys, what happened to this Irish girl? Anybody can find me where is this Irish girl? Contact her, please. Let her text me.
Male glands, maidens who no man or jinn has ever touched before. It only says this.
Yeah, so explain to me why Allah saying to you, no man, no genie, if them, not touch them, if them. If genie will not if them anyway.
So jinn, jinn is like demon. Demon possesses a person.
Oh, I'm asking you, why the Quran saying no jinn if them? If jinn don't if Muslim women, is Allah making a mistake? This is your Muslim interpretation. They are saying yes. They are saying yes, a genie can have sex with Muslim women. This is the meaning in the saying of the Most High, which means supposedly Allah, whom neither a man or nor a jinn has if them. Chapter 55, 56. Do you see it?
Yes, Abdul.
So now answer me. Do genie have a do genie have a penis? Do genie have a penis, or he will borrow yours? I'm waiting for you.
Are you gonna answer my question or no?
Huh? It's your question now?
Answer my question.
You asked me a question?
I asked you a question. Can demon possess a person? If he possess a person,
But not in Islam. Not in Islam. You don't have demon, potato. You keep repeating the same thing. In Islam, you don't have demon. In Islam, you don't have demon. Demon is an evil spirit. Genie is not. Is genie a spirit?
we cannot see jinn. Can we see
This is not a question. So what? Because you're a prophet, he gave you a fiction story from the Hindu. This is a Hindu story about a creature who have a physical body, but you cannot see. Isn't it? Okay. Did your prophet? Well, listen. There is genie Africans, and they are tall and big, and their penis is big. Yes or no?
No, what? We cannot see them, bro.
No, you can.
How can we?
Well, according to the story, you're a prophet been rode by a bunch of genie, and they are black, and they have a big penis. Do you want me to show you the reference?
Show me the reference.
Okay, here we go. Read with me.
Where is it?
Your prophet become a donkey for the genie. If they are a spirit, they do not need to ride him. They go inside him, but they will ride in him. Read carefully with me.
Where is the English?
You speak English. I heard you saying Arabic words.
Yeah, show me the English.
You said you know Arabic. There's no English here. Do you want the English one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He won the English. Let us see. Okay. What? It says Sahih, Abdul. You want to play game? This is Sahih. It says Sahih. Do you see? Are you stupid? It says Hasanun. It says Hasanun Sahih. A bunch of a black genie.
Summary of the hadith's ruling. Hasan Sahih.
Do you see it? Is it what? Yes, it's a term. Yes, it's a Tirmidhi.
Tirmidhi is not acceptable.
It says Sahih in front of you. Sahih. Here we go. You see, it says Sahih. What is the quality? Sahih. Stop lying. It is Sahih. So those are a bunch of black people. They rode your prophet. They were naked. They rode your prophet all night long. So if the genies in Islam are spirit, as you claim, how the spirit is riding your prophet to the point he was so tired because they are so heavy?
Sahih Tirmidhi is not acceptable in Islam.
It's not accepted, but it is says Sahih. Since when?
I don't care.
The pain. Hold on. No, you care. This is the books of the Muslim Sunni of Sahih are 6 books. At-Tirmidhi is one of them. Apologize for lying. Is it true? Hold on, don't lie. Is it true that the books of Sahih in this for the Muslim Sunni? Is it true that the Sahih books of the Sunni are 6 books and one of them is At-Tirmidhi? Challenge me. Yes or no?
Yes.
So what you said to me is not the book of Sahih a second ago.
I said listen.
He said to me it's not Sahih. Anyway.
I'm saying.
All right, Abdul want to join us. Let's see what Abdul want to say. Go ahead, Abdul. What do you say? Wa alaikum assalam.
Yes. First of all, you are showing us a hadith, which is a Sunni hadith. We Shias, we do not take Sunni hadith.
But he is not Shia.
It doesn't matter.
No, hold on. He is not Shia. He is not Shia. You are Shia? You are Shia? Oh, okay. Okay. So,
What's the problem? Shia Somali, what do you have?
all right. Let us see. As long you guys are Shia, let us go to the Shia. Is that okay?
What?
Let us go to the reference of the Shia. All right. So let me ask you. According to the don't be rude. You know, let's just have conversation. So according to the Shia, we will see who's dumb. According to the Shia, can you have sex with the genie?
What?
According to the Shia, can you have sex with the jinn?
Yeah, you can.
So what the problem? Okay.
There's no problem.
All right.
We accept it. No problem.
How you can confirm to us that jinn can have sex with Muslim women? Go ahead.
The thing is, jinn can possess you.
No.
It can possess women. It can have sex with women who are unprotected by Allah Azza wa Jalla.
How you
we
possess?
There's no problem in this.
To possess, you have to be inside, not having sex to possess, to control from inside, not to have sex with the women.
They can't.
Okay, okay. All right. I want to go with you. So how he can have sex? Do he have a penis?
Huh?
Do the genie have a penis?
We do know that the jinns have their own physical appearance. I don't know.
All right.
She haven't read about it.
All right.
If you show what from the imams that they have said they have, then
All
I'll
right.
accept it. There's no problem with it.
All right. All right. According to you Muslims, according to you Muslims, according to you, we cannot talk in the same time. Hold on. Okay. So listen, according to you Shia, is it true that Sulaiman's wife herself, she was a daughter of a genie?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
So you are so excited and you have knowledge and we are Shia, but you do not know.
Brother, it's like me telling you, is it true that this and that in Christianity? You don't know everything. Christianity
Oh,
is
okay.
like 1 million stuff.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, we Shias, we don't know everything of the Shia. We are not Ayatollah. We are not Maraja. You understand?
All right. Okay, let's see.
You can ask me
All right. Okay. I'm going to show you. All right.
You tell me
This is-
Suleiman having a daughter, which is a genie.
This is
How am I supposed to
this is your Shia website.
حبيبي، أنا فاهمكم صحيح.
Okay. Hold on. So now, this is your. Do you see the screen? Okay. This is the account. Do you see? It says the account. The account of. We cannot talk in the same time. We cannot talk in the same time. You want to talk or you talk? Okay. So my friend. Okay, hold on. So in front of us, this is your Muslim website. It says the jinn, the shaitan, the jinn stood. In fact, according to your religion, shaitan, he took the look of Suleiman and he stole his ring. Is that correct?
What?
Shaitan, he can even take the look of a human being. Is that correct? All right.
We know.
And shaitan is a genie, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So shaitan have a physical body, correct?
That's up to Allah Azza wa Jal.
No, it's up to him.
Hold on a second. I'm just gonna.
Uh-huh.
Whatever. Physical form in what way? We know that they are physical.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So physical form in the way he can have sex with your wife. Can he have sex with your wife? Can he have sex with your wife?
Yeah.
Okay, that means he have a penis, correct?
In that thing, I don't know. I know that.
How he can have sex with your wife without penis?
Hold on. The thing is, the jinns, they have physical appearance, but we don't know how they look like. Okay. Only Allah knows.
We just agreed. We just agreed.
We don't know if they have 2 eyes.
We just agreed.
10 fingers, 2 hands, and 2 legs, like us people, like us humans. We know that they are physical beings. They exist, but we cannot see them, but they can see us. Do you understand? So you cannot tell me I never seen a jinn, but I do accept it.
But this is not the question. If he can have sex with your wife, that means he have a penis. Yes or no? Huh? If shaitan can have sex with your wife, he will do what? How he have sex? Sex to have a penis. He use his finger?
I accept the appearance, meaning, but I don't go into details and asking how and why, because first of all, I don't know. There's no explanation of how and why. If the Prophet or the Sahaba or the himself have explained it how and in details, I will accept it. But they have not.
Okay, isn't it Genie who took the image of Suleiman? He ifed the wives of Suleiman too much to the point they cannot open their legs no more, according to your Shia books.
You have to prove it to me.
What if I approve it? What you would do?
I will accept it. There's no problem with it. But you have to prove it.
So what do you mean prove it to me? What do you mean by prove it to me?
That the statement you just told me, I
Uh-huh.
told 100 people, prove it to us.
Uh,
If you want to.
okay, let us see.
I have a question for you.
Don't change topic. Hold on. Let us see.
No.
No. Yeah. So the wives of Sulaiman. Okay. The wives of Sulaiman. ابن القنضرة رسولك يا وسخ اطلع كلب واطي كلب نجس صعلوك قشمر. He's calling me names. You see the filthy cowards? They cannot.
Demonologists eventually came to agree that sexual relationships between demons and humans happen. And
All right. So now, did Suleiman wives sleep with the genies? Yes or no? According to your Shia books.
according to Christians, do they have a relationship?
No, we don't.
This is a Christian, bro.
No. Where? Show me where it says we have sex with genie. We don't have genie anyway. We don't believe in genie. Abdul Potato. So now, according, hold on, okay. According to your books, the Quran says so, the Hadith says so, the Shia books say so, and I can show tons of reference. Here, this website, the website I'm showing you, Shaitan, he took the ring of Solomon, and then after he did that, he took his, in fact, before he took the ring, he took the look of Solomon, which means he came to his wife. Suleiman, he went inside the bathroom to do shit, and he cannot take the ring of Allah according to the Shia with him. So he gave his ring to his wife. Her name is Al-Jarada. So the wife of Suleiman, she was waiting for him outside. Shaitan, he come to her, and he in the look of Suleiman. She don't know that this is not Suleiman. So she gave him the ring. And then when he took the ring, he wore it, he became the king. Now he looked like Suleiman, and he have the ring of Suleiman. And now he went to the bedrooms, and he started effing the wives of Suleiman. The wives of Suleiman, they were happy in the beginning because he is so good. But then they noticed that this Suleiman changed. He is so good non-stop, like a gun machine. So they reported that to the elders. And then when they find out that this cannot be Suleiman, because Suleiman, his penis cannot do that work. All right? And then the Shaitan, he ran away. He threw the ring in the ocean. And then Suleiman, he was helping somebody. He do a fishing, or he bought a fish. He told him, can I carry the fish with you? The guy, he said, okay, what do you want in return? He said, give me 2 fish. So he gave him 2 fish. And then when he gave him the 2 fish, he went home, Suleiman, and he found the ring, which he lost, which is Shaitan. He took it after he effed his wives, inside the belly of the fish. And then he wore the ring, and he became a king again. Is that true story?
Okay.
Is that true story? Or I'm lying?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's true.
Okay. So now Shaitan is wearing the ring. Shaitan is effing the wives of Suleiman. Shaitan is so good in effing. According to you, Shia, Shaitan if the wives of a prophets. Did Shaitan if the wife of did Shaitan if your prophet? Did Shaitan if the wife of Ali, Fatima? Because if Shaitan can if the wives of Suleiman, he can if the wife of anybody.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, what do you mean? Yeah, did Shaitan if the Aisha? You just said yeah.
This that you are making this point. This is disapproving your own religion.
Really?
Really?
Okay, I will be back to you. I will be back to you because I have. Listen. I will be back to you. I'll just mute you because I have this lady. I promised her to talk to her. All right. I will be back to you after I finish with her. Let me call her in Skype. Don't go. I hope her sound will come to you guys in Discord. Hello? Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Oh, good.
All right. Let us continue our conversation. So tell me, I'm not going to ask you anything. I mean, I told you that the Muslims, they believe that they cannot take you as a friend. They cannot be friend to you. They cannot be... But why they are friend to you, then why you are special for them? What do you think? What is the reason? How come they don't do that? The Quran says it clearly, you cannot be a friend to them. So what do you think the reason is?
CP, just give me I'm out of the all the I should do really bad feedback.
You see, your voice is cutting off again. I think you have a bad internet. Are you using the internet of the neighbors? I'm just joking. I hope not, because I do that all the time. Hello, I'm an Arab, Yeah. Let me go to my neighbor and see if I can switch the internet, because I think my other neighbor, he have a better internet. I will ask him if he can give me the internet password, and I will tell him not for me. I do charity, for charity. Yeah. So what do you think? Why they are so nice to you when the Quran says you cannot even be nice to your parents? Do you know that?
The Quran says you can't be nice to your parents.
Is your parents still not Muslim? Are they Muslims?
Oh no.
All right. This is the Quran. You see what the Muslim they will do? They will show you verses. It's called abrogated. They will not tell you it's abrogated. So according to the Quran, when Muhammad was weak, he was kind. He don't really want to kill, etc. But this is when he was weak. Anybody can spank him. The second he have an army, he want to kill everybody. So if you go here, I don't know if you can still see my screen in Discord or in YouTube.
No, I can't.
Okay, I will give you this link. Here we go. You can open it from your side in Skype, in the chat. You open your text. Do you see it?
Yeah.
All right. It says you will not find any people who believe in Allah and the last day loving those who resist Allah. Who resist Allah? The one who don't convert to Islam. They might for you says they are at war. No. Anyone who don't believe in Islam, he resists Allah, the enemy of Allah. Even if they were their fathers, their sons, their brothers, or their kindred. For such he has written faith in their heart and strengthened them with the spirit from himself. Those, the one who don't accept Islam, they are the enemy of Allah. And by the way, by converting to Islam, you become member of Hizbullah. Do you know that?
A member of Hezbollah?
Yes. The same verse says, truly, truly, this is Hizbullah in Arabic. This is where Hizbullah is coming from. This is the party of Allah. The word Hizb in Arabic means party. Do you see it at the end of the verse?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you are a member of Hizbullah, good graduation. I hope soon, you can go to Lebanon and you join Hizbullah or Al-Houthi and you can do jihad. Yeah, but don't worry, you will have a lot of river, wine with the your husband, he will have at least 72 like you, and you will not be having sex with him. Do you know why?
I don't.
According to Muhammad, each Muslim, he will have 70 years orgasm. So if he have 72 wives at least, and then every wife she have 70 maid, and then every maid of the 70 maid have 70 or 72 maid. The number is massive, but let's focus with the 72 only. Forget about the maid, because he will sleep with all. So if we go into the calculator and we say 72 wives, and then every woman of them, the orgasm will be 70 years. So he will be able to have sex with you if we calculate only the orgasm after 5,040 years.
Oh, dear.
This is Islam. This is what you converted to.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds a bit minty.
Yeah. It sounds stupid, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's one of the, again, it was one of the questions that I really, I wouldn't say I got a sufficient answer to it. In the end, the chef, he said that heaven is whatever you want it to be. So that was a bit difficult.
Why not? I mean, you accept the religion of Islam. They are kind. They will be kind to you in heaven. What do you want more? You know, like why it's wrong?
I think what was hard is I think I was a bit overwhelmed by how well versed they are at, I guess, attacking Christianity, and it definitely really shook me. And I think that was the beginning of kind of this road, you know, when a lot of the core aspects of Christianity, you know, and I'm just going to call them they, because there's a lot of brothers, you know, who kind of took a lot of time, and I mean a lot of time, to go through various aspects of Christianity. You know, normal ones always come down to, at the end of the day, it comes down to scripture, it comes down to the Bible, you know, and yeah, I that was kind of the tipping point for me. As such.
So, so what do you think now? I mean, after I don't know for how long you converted to Islam, and look like now you find that they did lie to you. Is that what I understand?
It's not. I mean, the thing is that I've even learned to read Arabic. I mean, and again, that's just another one of the examples of just the goodness, you know, that I've experienced from people. Like, I can't deny it, just how good people have been and how earnest they are in helping me. I mean, just one example.
You know, just to show you that you are wrong, tell them you will leave Islam, and you will see how the beast inside them will come out. They are salesmen. They are sneaky. They are doing dawah. A Muslim, when he do that, he will receive reward in heaven. He's not doing it for you. He's not doing it for you. They are doing it for themselves, because when somebody convert to Islam, they will receive a lot of sexual and money reward in heaven. So this is their target. The target is, who care about you? Nobody care. If you say now you will leave Islam, they will say you should be killed. But for sure, because you don't live in their land, they will not be able to do it. But if you live in an Islamic country, you know that the punishment for leaving Islam, you will be killed, right?
I'm aware of that.
Okay, is that because they are kind?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they are kind, they will kill you.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So what about, like, did they tell you that the husband can beat you?
I know about like those things, and obviously I've got all the kind of counter responses to that.
What is it? Oh, give me the response they gave you. Give me the response.
I guess I don't know the name of. I can't remember the name of what they're supposed to hit you. Supposedly it's more like a little matchstick rather than.
Well, you know, if I hit my wife with matchstick, she will die laughing at me. Are you serious? Is that how you punish somebody? You know, am I tickling my wife or I'm beating her? Huh?
So, like I said, the response that I got seemed reasonable.
No, they are lying to you, because the miswak, the one they are talking about, is a very long root. It's a tree root. Let me send you the link so you can see what I'm talking about. It's a long root. It's a root of a tree. They beat the animal with it. It's not the small tiny thing. This is the commercial, because now all Muslims want to buy it, so they cut a piece and they give it to you. But do you really believe in this? The miswak, here we go, I give you the link. The miswak is a very long root, and they beat animal with it. And then to sell it for those fools who they supposedly are Muslims, because the Prophet used to do so, they cut it pieces to make more money, shorten it. This is not how it is. This is the miswak. Read with me. You see it? This is the miswak. This is the miswak. This is the This is after he cut it. The miswak. You see the roots in the tree? Do you see it?
No, I can't see.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I gave you a link. I give you a link. You can open it. I gave you a link. Let me send you an image. Oh, you hold on.
Yep, I got it. Yep, got it.
All right. So this is not a little tiny thing they put it in their mouth. This is a long root. They cut it pieces to sell it, and they beat animal with it. They beat the camel with it. This is the miswak. You can translate. I can give you the video. Let me send you this image.
I believe you. I don't.
No, don't believe me. I don't care who believe or not. I don't lie. I say things and people are. It's recorded. It's in the internet. It's on YouTube. Everybody can go check it out. You know. Yeah. I just give you the link, the image. I just copy the screen and send it to you. It's a long root, and it's very flexible. Very flexible. This is why it is harmful. This is why they use it for all the use they have. So when they say to you miswak, he beat you with the miswak. Miswak is a very harmful piece of wood. This is thin. If you look in the same link I gave you, you will see something thicker, way thicker. If you click at images, you will see how thick it can be. So they cut it pieces, you know. We are losing her connection. She have a bad internet. Guys, the miswak is little tiny thing you put in your mouth. This is what they say to her. Can you believe it? This is what they say to her. Yeah, do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Can you hear me, CP?
I do hear you. I do hear you. Let me call her back. Did you see the miswak I sent you the image?
Yes, I saw it. CP.
This is what they beat their wife with it. This is miswak. You can translate the page in English to see that this is the word siwak. It's called siwak. All right?
Yeah.
Okay. So when they say to you little tiny thing, this is funny. The hadith says that when a woman, she came to Muhammad, her husband was beating her until her skin became greener than her clothing. Is that because I'm beating you with toothbrush? And this is the hadith. Let me give it to you in Skype. Here we go. They lie. So you see, if those are friends, why they are lying to you? Why didn't say to you this is the truth? If they are friends, is that what friends do? They lie to you?
I think the other thing is because I know so many Muslim women who get like live in very happy homes, and
What happened? As soon they get older, they will dump them like shit, excuse my language, and they will go to the Middle East and marry brand new. What happy?
again, that isn't the case. At least
I assure you they are lying to you, because their life, there's no marriage in Islam. The women, they are doing dawah, This is for the sake of their heaven, not for your heaven. So they will get reward. So they will show you what you don't see. If you go right now and see what Muslim women, they look, this is Aisha. I just sent you a hadith. Do you see it? Okay. What Aisha is saying, I never seen a suffering woman as much as a believing women. Do you see it?
yeah,
Why Aisha saying that Muslim women are the most suffering women? Is she lying?
no,
Look, her skin is greener than her clothing. Did Muhammad took the side of the women? No. In fact, he gave him a verse, says, beat them. Not only he didn't ignore the beating, he did not even ask the guy. He gave him a verse, says, beat them. Chapter 4, verse number 34. And this is Aisha witnessing that the most suffering women is a believing woman. Comparing her to who? To the Arab women who they are not believing.
well, yeah.
What else they told you? Tell me. I'm trying to help you.
I know. You know, as well, I think there's a lot of focus on the hereafter in terms of what happens, you know, to people who don't believe. And I guess I'm scared as well, you know, even before I'm coming out across Islam, I guess I've always been a bit worried about what happens in the grave and, you know, praying that I don't end up in hell. And I think the vision of hell from an Islamic perspective is so bad, it's so frightening. You know, and that was another element in this.
Listen, I don't know what's your name, but who said that in Christianity there is no hell? In Islam, their heaven is hell. Because you see, when a Muslim he speak about his heaven, isn't it obvious that this is not heaven? This is a place of prostitution and sex and boys and nakedness and the sperm, river of a sperm promised to Muhammad. So if this is heaven, then where is Satan where is Satan he live? If I go right now to a pimp house, what I will see? What I will find inside the pimp house? This is why all the Muslims, they praise Andrew Tate, for he is a pimp. Nobody says he's a shameful person. No, they are proud of him. They don't care, they collect trash. Do you want to be trash like Andrew Tate? So when they say to you, okay, I'm afraid of hell. Okay, but we are going to hell by converting to Islam. Muhammad himself, he says, actually the Quran itself says, he who trusts Allah is a fool. Only foolish people, they trust Allah. Do you know that?
I was listening to you the other day, pointing that out. Yeah, I didn't realize that until just listening to your show the other day.
So do you like it, how the Shia and the Sunni, they are exposing each other?
Yeah, it was definitely, in the end, it was almost funny, I have to say. Like, I think it's sad and funny. Particularly for someone like me, because you just definitely feel a bit more lost than you did. You know, I think I already realized that I made the wrong decision, but I put my heart and soul into it and trying to, I don't ever do anything by half. Whatever I do in life, I, give my gut to. I mean, the other aspect is, my country has a real affinity with Palestine for various reasons, and with Muslims in general. I mean, I don't know if you know, but Ireland, we had a famine, and we were, starved by British in the 1800s.
Yeah, you see, yeah, I understand, but you see, they are fooling you, because if you go and live their land, and the only reason they will treat you nice because you are blonde, they will fight over blonde women to sleep with them, but this is as long you are young, and after that they will dump you like a piece of garbage. But when you say we suffer from occupation, those Palestinians themselves, they are occupation. The true people who live in Gaza is the Christians. The Muslims, they invade that land. Even Muslims agree. After Muhammad, in the time of Umar al-Khattab, is the first time a person who speaks Arabic entered the land. Before that, nobody speaks Arabic. This is non-Arabic land. So they lie and they claim that even the Quran say this is the land of the Jews, chapter 5, verse 21. Not only the Bible, even their book. Moses is coming back to take back the land, take back, which means it's land of the Jews before even Moses. So when the Quran in chapter 5, you see, the Quran never even mentioned the word holy when it's come to land, except Jerusalem. Only. Chapter 5, verse 21.
What I found quite interesting is that the Christians in Palestine, I remember the parish priest.
He is under their control. They will force him. They don't dare to say any. Do you think if I live in Gaza now, I will be able to say to you what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because they are kind, they are kind, very kind, Do I dare even to preach the gospel in Gaza? They're kind, they're very kind. Can I go in the street and I have a gospel and read in the street? They're kind. Can a gay walk in Gaza? They're kind. Can those feminine who they are striking for Palestine, can they walk in the street? They're kind. They will kill them right away. They will rape them and kill them. So it's a madness what's happening in your country. They are stupid people. All Irish people are stupid, dummy. They are donkeys actually. They hate the Catholic. They consider the Catholic their enemy. So you join every Muslim. He dream about when they will conquer the Vatican. Go check their map. They want to kill every Spanish. Go check their history. They don't even call it Spain, Spain. They call it Andalusia because they want to take it back.
But don't we also believe that, like, in their end times, like their form of eschatology, that in the end, Christians and Muslims will unite to fight?
That's false. That's false. There's no Christian in Islam. All the Christians will be killed. That is false. According the Muslims don't believe the Christians will. Who say how that will happen? When? Listen, lady. Listen. Jesus for them is a Muslim. There's no Christianity. There's no Christianity. This is why Jesus, Muhammad, the nice guy, he said, "I'm going to cleanse the land of the Arabian Peninsula from the Christian and the Jews." Is that because he's nice? Genocide.
CB, how do you find the Jewish faith yourself? Like, I mean, are there aspects of this, that you also, like, if you, that you also might struggle with, that might be very anti-Christian? You
see, you are mixing things up. I never said that the Jews are nicer to the Christians. But we cannot say that the Jews are the same as the Muslims too. I can go right now and I can preach the gospel in Jerusalem and I will not be killed or stoned or arrested. But I cannot do that in any Muslim country.
Seeing how some Christians are treated in Israel.
How Christians? No, they are not treated bad. They will show you a video of a guy spitting at a Christian.
Yeah.
This is what they're saying to you? Well, go and see what they do to Christians in Egypt. In Israel, you call the police, they will arrest the guy.
Right.
There's judges, they are Christians. There's policemen, they are Christians. There's army member are in the army, they are holding guns, they are Christians. So if a Jew he spit at a Christian, that's because he's an idiot. So they will take this video and they will say, look what the Jews are doing. Those Jews, the same Jews, they spit at the Israeli soldiers. They spit at Jews. Isn't it those Jews, they are the same one, they go in New York and they say free Palestine?
And see, do you like? Do you like? I mean, it sounds. I hope you take this like not in a bad way. I don't mean this.
No, say it as it is. Bad way, good way. Don't care. Say it.
Yeah. So like, do you find yourself having any compassion for like what's happening in Gaza at the moment?
People of Gaza, they dance in the street in October 7. Am I lying?
No.
So, if they are good people and they are nice people, why in the world they will beat even a dead woman? They brought a Jewish woman in the truck. She is naked. They took off her clothes. She is dead. They were beating the hell of her. Those are the civilians. So feel compassion for what? How come they don't feel compassion for others? Where's your brain, lady?
It's here. It's really it's here.
No, it's not. It's not, because you know, we as a Christians, we pray for everybody, including Muslims. We pray for peace. We pray for love. And you know that you are saying you're coming from a church. You used to be a Christian. Okay. Have you ever heard in the church saying that may God curse the Jews, may God curse the Hindus, may God kill the Muslims? No. But you see that in the Muslim mosque.
Yeah.
So you converted to the devil religion. They dance when somebody die. They celebrate in 9/11. The Palestinian in Gaza, go check the video right now. They were giving sugar and candies and baklava. So why the whole world have to cry for them when just a few months ago they were dancing in the street for the death of women and children, for slaughtering and kidnapping, even dogs, they kidnap them.
Did you hear the story of the young Palestinian boy that was taken by settlers?
This is false story, fabricated. They do that in Syria too. They make videos, they fabricate videos. The movie, when you watch a movie these days, don't you believe it? It's true. They look real.
So even like headless babies.
Yes, it's a fake video. It's a fake video. Those are fake. And let us say, for the sake of argument, there's a headless baby. How many headless babies they cut? So you can cut their head, kill their babies, but they cannot kill your babies. I mean, what is logic is that? So you cry for one side. If you are decent, you cry for both then. Any innocent baby, we cry for him. Okay, but they don't do that.
Yeah.
If they have decency, they should say we should not do that to them. The Jews, listen, the Jews, when they enter Beirut, a Muslim woman, she told me, the Israeli army, they enter into her apartment searching for a weapon. This is in Beirut. She told me her daughter, she's about maybe 13, 14 years old, teenage, but she have, feature of a woman. So they enter the bedroom, the girl is sleeping and her body is exposed. She said, and she swear, she's a Muslim. She swear he turned his face, he grabbed the blanket and he covered her and he left the room. And she said, we were hiding weapon under our girl. In fact, it was a plan that the girl, she is showing her body, so he will not force her to move from the bed because they have weapon under the bed. She told me that. But the Jewish guy, he did not even look. Just because there's a girl, she is almost naked in the bed, he covered her with the blanket to his face and left the room. He did not even check the room. They are coming to check every room to see if there is weapon. They hide the weapon under the bed. They put the girl, they told her to act that she is sleeping. The guy, he get in, he covered her, he left the room. They go inside civilian building, inside a school, inside a children's school. and then they build a tunnel underneath of it, and then they throw a rocket, and then the Israelis shoot back. Oh, they kill the children. This is the whole point. To make Israel, actually the whole idea is we will make the whole world go with us against those Jews. And you stupid fool, European, a bunch of donkeys, you believe them.
I think it's when even Jewish newspapers.
I want to ask you why you don't cry for the women being raped in Pakistan. Why, they are not a human? What happened to your humanity? Why all European they are going crazy for Palestinian in Gaza? What about you go right now and search Christian in Pakistan? Rape, torture, burning them alive. What about Indonesia? What about Nigeria? Huh? Why nobody talk? Because they are poor Christians. You European are racist. Those are white Muslims. How come the Muslims themselves, they don't care for the black Muslims dying in Africa? Nobody care for them. Those are the blonde Gaza people. Ismail Haniyeh is blonde. And the funny is, they say to you the white supremacist Jews are killing the black Palestinian. There's a black. So what happened? Where is the sense of humanity? When Boko Haram kidnapped hundreds of children, they are Christians, and rape them and force them to be their women and make babies for them. Where is the European in Ireland? Where is the Catholic in Ireland?
I think this I'm fairly sure that there was a deep outrage, and there was a lot of financial support given to try to help, I think, with finding those girls.
You see, you are giving excuse. What financial? Why you don't go in the street like you go crazy for Palestine? Aren't they human? How come you go crazy in the street by tens of thousands, even in the stadium, everywhere? How come? Because they are black African Christians. Nobody care for them. Let them die. But those white Arab, the whole world have to cry for them.
I think when you see people like, I don't know.
How come you don't see images about what the Muslims they do in Nigeria or in Syria? You don't see the beheading? You don't see the raping? You don't see the slavery? How come the European people did not go in the street by millions? Who support the Christians in Syria? Any of you? Nobody. What about Iraq? Iraq became empty from Christians. Everybody run for his life. Nobody care. They use you. They fool you. You are just dumb. All of you European. All white European. You are dumb. You are stupid. Oh, even your priests are donkey. Even your church is run by donkeys. You support the criminals who would kill you.
Do you think Nelson Mandela was a donkey?
Nelson Mandela is a gang guy. Don't you know that he is a gang man? So what if he is fighting for freedom? Go and see how many millions he have. He's the same as Kamala Harris, the same as Obama. Just because he's a black, we have to stand with him fighting for freedom. You see, you have a wrong idea. You have a wrong idea. So Nelson Mandela, as if the guy is an angel. He's not. His wife, she's a gang leader. His wife, go check what, how many crimes she committed. The wife, the boy, the bodyguard. So we are against slavery. We support black people. But why we don't say things as it is? And what does this have to do with this? Nelson Mandela. South Africa, right now I can show you videos from the party which is ruling South Africa speaking about killing every single white person. Why nobody talk about it?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
So how come South Africa, who want to kill every white, they are supporting Free Palestine, who they are white?
You're right. Yeah. I mean, because, the world, seen as fairly level-headed, and he was utterly dedicated to the Palestinian cause.
All what happened in South Africa, we got rid of racist white regime, white supremacist, and we got they have now a black racist regime. Nothing changed. It was racist white, No race is black. And they are the one who claim that they want to defend the right of a human being. Yet they want to kill every white. So don't be a fool. And you see, I don't sugarcoat. You want to hang up on me, you hang. I say stupid, I say donkeys, I say things as it is. I don't sugarcoat.
Not at all. CP, like as I said, I've listened to like loads and loads and loads of your videos, and you're very direct, and nobody, you know, people can say a lot of things about you, but you know, you're nothing if not sincere.
You see, we never teach against Muslims. We never say hate Muslims. We never say kill Muslims. But we say the truth. We are the victim, not the opposite. Those people, they kill you and they go in your funeral. They kill you and they put tears in the front of the camera. This is what they do. They take your land and they claim that they are the one who stand for freedom. What happened to the Christians in Lebanon? What happened to the Christians in Syria? What happened to the Christians in Jordan? What happened to the Christians in Turkey? There's less than 1% when the whole land was a Christian. Killed them, raped them. They refuse until now to say they are the genocide to the Armenian.
Yeah.
How come nobody go in the street in Europe? Just a few months ago, last year, in Armenia, the Turkish army and Azerbaijan, they kicked out of this land, their land, hundreds of thousands. Where is the European? Why nobody care? Because the money of Qatar is not supporting. You are a slave of Qatar. The money of Qatar is the one moving everything. All those protests is paid by Qatar. All the leaders in Europe, they are the slaves of Qatar. Your prime minister is a puppy of Qatar. Money in the back door. This is the truth. There's somebody moving this all. In the stadium, free Palestine. In the school, free Palestine. It looked like European, they have nothing in their life except Palestine, but they never saw Palestine.
You know, it's a tough one. I think at this point I'm almost numb to the images that continue to come out of there. And I mean, look, if you had a magic wand, CP.
Lady. How, you see, again, you are being hypocrite. How come you did not cry for the Jews? The Jews did not attack Gaza for how long? After October 7. Took them long before the attack. We did not see European go in the street for the massacre happened to the Jews. Not a single European went in the street. How come? How come you go in the street only for the images of Palestinians, but you don't go for the images of the Jews?
You know, I think probably some of it has to do, I guess, with the fact that, you know, Gaza, I guess, in particular, it does have like a blockade, and that kind
Listen,
of
this is a lie. This is a big fat lie. If they are blockade, how they have all this weapon? If they are blockade, how they have all those high sky building? Where is the concrete coming from? The Israeli, they allow even Qatar, they delivered billions of dollars, and the Israeli themselves, they delivered the money to Gaza. 20 years. Their border is open with Egypt. What the blockade? The blockade happened after the war. After the attack. You know, if I am the one who did that to my family, do you think I will allow them even to get anything? What if those Muslims are the one who are surrounding the Jews? Do you think even will allow them to have water or even air? Imagine if those Muslims, they have the nukes of Israel. Do you know what they will do? They will nuke Israel right away. They will not wait a second. The Israelis are very kind people compared to those Arab, and I'm an Arab. Because the first thing they would do, they will nuke. They have a Kalashnikov and they want to kill everybody. So what if they have a nuke? What they will do? So you sided with the devil. You are under the influence of the devil, and you think you support the good cause.
Yeah, I guess
You see, I'm an Arab, and I say it 1,000 times, if the IDF allow me to go and fight, I will go and fight with them, because I know who is right and who's wrong. This is the land of the Jews. That's number one. Number two, if they are, those Arab are the one, the Muslims, they are the one who have the power of Israel, you will see what they will do to the Jews. Do you know what Muhammad said? If you see a Christian or a Jew, I just gave you a link, by the way, about Muhammad kicking the Christian and the Jews from their land. If you see a Christian or a Jew in the street, you have to walk him, force him to walk inside the sewage. This is Muhammad. Do the Jewish force the Muslims to walk in the sewage? You know, if you want to be fair, the Jews should treat them the same way Muhammad told them to be treated. Eye for an eye. If you force me to walk in the sewage, do I blame the Jew if he forced Muslim to walk on the sewage? How come you can do it to him, he cannot do it to you?
So, when do you think like enough would be enough, like in terms of just bomb?
Somewhat?
Like, when do you think like enough is enough with respect to, you know, Israel bombing Gaza? Do you think they should just keep?
I believe Israel is a country run by a bunch of idiots because they are being very nice. After all what those people did to them, they are being very nice. They are being stupid because it doesn't matter what they do. People still think the Israelis are committing crimes against humanity. So the Hamas, they go under the houses of civilians, and the Israelis send their army in the ground when they don't have to. They can just destroy the whole town in a second. But because they don't want to kill civilian, they send their army in the ground, risking their own kids again. But who appreciate that? Nobody. Nobody. So it doesn't matter what they will do. They will say they are criminals because simply there is somebody behind this movement. 64, 65 Muslim countries supporting the agenda, supporting the propaganda. They are controlling the internet, small tiny nation, 4 or 5 million Jews. They are trying to defend themselves, and they are the evil one. But there's 1 point something billion. Every one of them want to kill the Jews. They are the victims. We know who is the victim. The Jews are desperate to sign peace agreement with all of them.
So what do you think, you know, if you had control over it, like how would you?
I better not to say, I better, because I'm an Arab, I have a mentality of an Arab. I will be way more aggressive. Those Israelis are dummies. They are being very nice. I told you, they are very nice, extremely nice.
Right. So you would
Listen,
be like,
the American, when 9/11 happened, what they did? They took all of Afghanistan, correct?
yeah.
How come the American, they can take all of Afghanistan and nobody strike in the street for the same crime? And even with there's no rape, there's nothing. It's just the airplane hit the building, killed 3,000 people. How come? How come the American, they allow themselves and they dance in the street when they kill Osama bin Laden, while the Palestinians, they were dancing in the street for supporting Osama bin Laden? How come we can invade a nation? How we can invade a country? How come we can invade Iraq? If the Israelis are defending themselves after what happened, they are criminals. People are hypocrite. Your country, England, invade the Falkland, huh?
Ireland is not England. England is a totally.
Still, you are part of it. You are part of it.
No, we're not. We're completely independent.
This is false independence. You have a false independence.
Ireland is actually, it's a neutral country, so it doesn't partake in.
Is it part of the UK?
We're absolutely free. We won our freedom.
No. Are you part of the UK?
No,
No?
absolutely not.
I thought Ireland still is part of the UK.
There's 6 counties out of 32 is still under British rule.
So you are from the Republic of Ireland, right?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You know, if those people of Gaza, they did the same to you, what you will do? Just ask yourself. 1,400 people slaughtered and kidnapped in one day, in few hours. What you will do?
Yeah.
Who is the one who attacked who? Who is the one? And this is their land. All the lies that the Jews are taking their land. You see, the Muslim, they took all of Iraq, not some of Iraq. They did not leave it like a centimeter for the Christians. But this is the land of the Assyrian and the Babylon people, the Assyrian and the Chaldean. The Chaldean and the Christian there, they live like not even a citizen, second, third citizen. They live like dogs. The same in Egypt. Go and see what they did in Egypt. The Israelis said to them, listen, we will give you a state, we will sign agreement. No, they want to throw them in the ocean. They sign agreement only when they give up. Do you know that the Quran says, cry not for peace when you are the uppermost? Yeah. So when now, when the Muslims, they sign peace agreement, they are allowed only to do it with the enemy of Islam only if they are weak. So now Emirat, Bahrain, all those countries, they sign peace agreement with Israel because they cannot kill the Jews. But one day, if they have the power to kill the Jews, they will do what Muhammad did in chapter 9, verse number 1. Bara, he washed his hand from all the treaty. Chapter 47, verse number 35 says, be not weary and faint-hearted for crying for peace when you should be the uppermost. Do you know that?
Is torture, disallowed, isn't it, in the Quran?
Yes, cutting hands, cutting fingers, this is torture. This is not just a punishment. If I crucify somebody, is that a death penalty or torture?
Torture.
Well, this is the Quran. Muhammad, even he put nails in the eyes of people. He put.
It's one story also. It caused a lot of. But again, you know, those who I spoke to about it, you know, in the end, the response was, it was an eye for an eye. That they were.
See the hypocrite Muslims. Let us say it's an eye for an eye. So can the Jew now rape their women? Can the Jew kill their kids as long eye for an eye?
Yeah.
Can the Jews, kidnap tens of thousands, rape them and kill them and put them under the ground? How come? So it's an eye for an eye when they want. But we can take your eye, but you cannot take our eye. The nation of hypocrite, the nation of the devil.
Oh, it's tough going, I have to say. It's really hard. It's just my experience of them.
No, I advise you to stay as a Muslim. You know, you will be happy with the devil. You have a tail, you will play with it. You can put it in your butt too, because you chose to be partner with the devil. Don't tell me it's hard. You've chosen to be there. You joined the devil. You're a partner with the devil. You're saying that you are against hatred, but the Quran in chapter 5 verse 14 says Allah will spread hatred and enmity between the Christians until the day of judgment. But listen carefully, free Palestine, but you're against hatred, right? But you support the book and you converted to the book which says hate the Jews, hate the Christians. Allah himself, he will spread hatred. You're choosing that. Don't cry for me. Don't tell me you are a good person. You are not. Unless you agree that you're being stupid when you join this garbage religion. I say things as it is. I don't sugarcoat. And I believe that the only way to make people wake up is to say to them things as it is. This is chapter 5, verse number 14. This is chapter 5, verse number 64. Both of them saying what? Allah will spread hatred between the Christians in chapter 5:14. And Allah will spread hatred between the Jews, chapter 5:64. So when you join the devil religion, because how we know the devil? The devil teach hate. When you came here, you says, don't you have passionate for Muslims? I see that you hate Muslims. I never said I hate anybody, but I know that they hate me. I know how many of them they dream to kill me. I'm not a fool. Don't shower me with the word love. It doesn't change reality. So they want to kill every Jew. Even Muhammad, he says, time will come. Time will come. And the Muslims will fight the Jews. When the Jew hide behind a tree or a rock, the tree and the rock, they are Muslims. They will say, there is a Jew behind me, kill him. What if we switch it? What if now we heard the Jew saying, time will come and a Muslim hide behind a tree and a rock. The tree and the rock, they say, there is a Muslim behind me, kill him. The Muslim will go crazy. Allahu Akbar, teaching hate against, But this is their book. This is their religion. And what you do? You join the garbage of the devil. And you claim that you are a human who supports humanity, when in fact you are supporting the devil himself. You want to stay as a Muslim?
Sorry?
You still want to be a Muslim after what you heard? Did I lie to you?
Yeah.
Did I lie to you?
No, you didn't.
Okay, as long as you agree that I did not lie to you, do you still want to be a Muslim following the religion of the devil?
I guess not really.
So are you leaving Islam?
Yeah.
I mean to that, we are happy for you. That is the right decision. Now you are back to your mind, to your brain, to the gift of God. God gave you a gift, use it. Don't let them fool you. I have a brain. There's a lot of scam in this earth. How in the world I will leave the Messiah and all the wonderful teaching he have and go after such a devilish religion? I cannot even call it religion. This is Satan himself.
That was, I guess, one of the things that I, because it just took a long time for me to finally make a decision. Like I wouldn't say browbeaten, but it was pretty heavy, constantly. But I always said that the most difficult, most painful part was changing my relationship with Jesus. But they always said to me, that Muslims love Jesus even more. That you just love Jesus in a new way. It's not that you can't love him, but
For God, he loved the world. What he did? He sent his only begotten son to save you. Allah, he hated the world. So he sent Muhammad to F every woman. Just before you came, I don't know if you were listening, I told the guy, your prophet, it says in your book, if his eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her so the prophet can F her. He said, what's the problem with that? So how in the world anyone want to follow such a scumbag? All satanic readers, they want two things: violence, money, sex. And this is what Islam provide and offer.
yeah. I think the other thing that I just really struggled with is how they couldn't contemplate or imagine how Joseph could take Mary to Bethlehem without like raping her. They at the very one of the things that they in order to disprove that those things happened, they said that there's no way that a man would have been alone with a woman and that they didn't have sex. There's just no way. And I guess I always try to kind of come back with, well, look, there are men and women who give up, like, who are celibate for God. So there just was no way they could comprehend how Joseph, could have, took care of Mary without having sex with her.
You know, for us, the most important is Christ, and the rest is, let us say, characters and the stories to present to us what happened. So for us, when we look at Christ, we find God.
Yeah.
And people who they are chosen by God, they are chosen for a reason. So when Mary, she was chosen, she wasn't chosen out of nothing. She was chosen for a reason. She must be a wonderful woman. And the one who is her husband, he is chosen too, because God is chosen this family. So God, he do things the right way. However, the important for us is not to allow the devil to enter our house, to fool us. If I have a friend, he is so kind, but don't you know that Satan is so kind, or he appeared to be kind, in order to receive and to deceive? Isn't it the Bible says to us, be aware of false teachers and false prophets? They come to you in the clothes of a sheep, but they are wolves. How come we did not see? How come we did not read?
Yeah.
How come they are nice in Europe, but they are evil in the Middle East? What happened? By changing the location, by flying a few hours, they are different people?
There's an interesting story about Muslims and Ireland. I was telling you that we had a famine that killed 3 million of us, and this was in the 1800s. And you know, obviously, there was not a sheikh. He was a Turkish, what he called the Turkish, like, leader. I can't think of the actual name.
Turkish what?
I think his name was Abdul Masud.
Okay.
And this guy, he heard of the famine, and he sent £10,000 to the people of Ireland who were starving. And it was the Queen of England at the time. Ireland was still under British rule at the time. And the Queen wouldn't allow him to send it. So he could only then, because she had only given Ireland $2,000 or £2,000. So the man, the Turkish leader, he then decided, okay, I'll only send £2,000. But then he sent 6 ships full of grain, and they were stopped by the British Navy. But the lads, you know, they still found a way. They still found a way to get the food in here.
Yeah, but did you ask yourself why the Turkish doing that? Do you think really a charity, the same Turkish you are talking about at that time, they were stealing the food you are talking about from Syria, from Lebanon, from Egypt, from Iraq. They cut every single tree. They kidnapped their women. How come now they are in love with the Irish? I will tell you why. Do you know that Al-Qaddafi, he supported you to have your freedom too? Do you know that? He sent weapon and money to the Irish movement.
He did?
Oh yeah, a lot of money. Why? Because the enemy of my enemy is my friend, so I want to cause a chaos for them. Why those nations of Islam are exist? Qaddafi, he said this is the best way to cause a civil war inside America. We will create a racist group who they are black. They call themselves the Nation of Islam. He don't believe in the religion. He himself, Al-Qaddafi, don't believe. Al-Qaddafi don't believe that Muhammad is a black man. He claimed that he is from descendant from Muhammad too. But he sent his money by hundreds of millions of dollars to create a chaos inside the country. This is what they want. They want you to go at war with, to hate each other. This is the plan. And then you are now crying, say Turkish. Go, the Turkish themselves, go and look. Just a few months ago, what they did in Armenia. 50 years ago, they took half of Cyprus. Until now, they took more than 80% of Syria. Turkish are merciful since when? Do you know Al-Khazuq? Al-Khazuq is a piece of wood. The Turkish, they put it in the anus of the man, and they make it come out of his mouth. This is how they punish anyone who opposes the Turkish government as long he is an Arab. Those are the Turkish. So how come they are in love with you in Ireland? It's just to, you know, we want to find a way to conquer them. Divide and conquer.
We were, you know, starving a famine.
It doesn't matter. You see, I'm not saying this is right. I'm saying they are using you. I'm not saying you are a bad person. I'm not saying that. I'm saying they are not doing charity. They don't do charity. This is not a charity. Like, how come Turkey, hold on, how come Turkey, the same Turkey, now, they are killing Kurdish Muslims in Iraq and Syria, but they want to support Muslims in Gaza? Can you explain to me? No, I can explain to you, because the Kurdish are a threat. The Kurdish is a big number, and they are asking for their land. They want their freedom. They are under the occupation of the Turkish. They want to be free. So how come the Turkish, they want you to be free, but they will not give a freedom to the one who dying for it? If you go right now and search in Google, Turkish army attack in Kurdish, let us see in the last month or this month how many they killed. Just this month. So we support freedom, but we take the land of the Armenian, we take the land of the Syrian, we take the land of the Kurdish, we take the land of the Assyrian, we take the land of the Chaldean, we take the land of everybody, the land of Greece. But we support free Palestine. This is just an agenda. The Iranian themselves, they're bombing and shitting the Kurdish in Iraq and Syria. The Iranian themselves, they were killing Muslim Sunni in Syria. They killed hundreds of thousands, Hezbollah. How come they are supporting the Muslim Sunni in Gaza? It's just a game. So the Iranian, they are using Gaza to get fame between the Muslims so they can convert more Muslim Sunni into Shiaism. But the same Iranian are killing Muslims in Syria, and they killed 4 million Syrian refugees. Is that correct? They run from who? They run from the Iranian and Hezbollah. So those are the same people. They want to defend Gaza. The same people, they killed hundreds of thousands of Muslims in Syria. They buried them alive. The same people. So here you see how the Muslims are hypocrite. Egypt, they are the one who closed the borders with Gaza. It's not Israel, because Israel have no control of it until a few weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, they control. It is Egypt who closed the border with Gaza. Go check it out. It was Egypt. Yeah, but they blame Israel. You see, Muhammad, he said, because he is, look, there's a Muslim saying, preacher of hate. So we are showing him, he's a prophet, saying Allah will spread hatred between the Christians. You have no problem with it. But what I say is hate. You see the hypocrite Muslims? But look, Muhammad, the filthy Muhammad, he said, if there is no Eve, if there's no Jews and no Eve, no woman betray her husband, and no meat will decay. So the filthy Muhammad, he is the one behind this hatred to the Jews, that we have to blame the Jews for anything. Even the meat will not decay if there is no Jews. He blamed, why the meat decay? The Jews. Why a woman betray her husband? Eve. So according to Islam, every woman is filthy, same as every Jew. I just sent you the link. So I want to ask you, until now I do not know your name, and I will not ask you for your name. What do you think about accepting the Messiah as your Lord and Savior, and you repent now as we speak?
Oh, absolutely.
I did not hear you.
I said absolutely.
That is what?
I said yes, of course, absolutely.
I mean to that. I mean to that. I'm happy for you. Now I can call you my sister.
Okay.
Yes, now I can call you my sister, because I don't have brothers and sisters in the house of the devil. So
You know,
now,
it's been really, really hard. You know, it's been hard on my family. Because, you know, I just, you know, you want to do the right thing. You know, you want to, and like I said, I know that you said there's all like a reason for them, but, you know, people like the Muslims that I know have been so kind and so good to me. And I know you're saying that it's not genuine, but at least I experienced it as being, you know, terribly genuine, you know, very, very kind. Like the amount of hours, you know, when like I said, I've been learning Arabic, you know, so I can read the Quran. And, you know, the amount of hours and hours and hours, you know, that they've helped me. And this was after taking the Shahada. So, I mean, they could have just left me to, you know, get on with it on my own. But they just, you know, just are so giving. So that's, you know, I'm sorry for getting a bit upset, but like at that, you know, but I guess I didn't have peace all the time. And I suppose I just, you know, I listened to all your videos. And literally, I mean, there's thousands of them, but I listen to them all the time. And, you know, the thing is, I think I knew in my heart, but I just needed like a bit of a show. And I think I just feel sorry that I took up so much of their time and their effort, you know, that they put into helping me. Like, I feel bad for that.
no, I never feel bad. You know, do you know how much time I spend a day doing what I'm doing? You will not believe it. I go offline, I am online again. I have to answer comment, I have to answer emails. There's many. This is not, you're not taking my time. This is my pleasure. This is my pleasure. So listen, don't say that. This is an insult to me actually to say that. But I'm happy for you. I hear your voice. I can feel the tears. But this is the tears which washing you from what you did. For what you did is horrible.
Yeah.
And we pray that the Lord today He receive you as a daughter of Christ, and He forgive your sin. We pray to Him, and I'm sure He witness your tears.
Yeah, please, yes, please say a prayer for me, because yeah.
No, we will pray for you for sure. You can type your name for me in the chat if you want to. I see a name there, but I'm not going to say it in public. But for sure, I will pray for you, and I ask all the Christians here to pray for her. She is coming back to the Lord of love, the Lord of mercy, the Lord who He said, and He made the women are equal to the church. He said the man He gave himself to his wife, the same as a Christ gave himself to the church. This is who you are in Christianity. In Islam, you are a sex toy. God Himself, He chosen to come through a woman in Christianity. If there's higher honor than this, not through a man, but through a woman. Her name is Mary. So we pray that they will not mislead you again. So what if they are nice? And if they are nice, why they are not nice with everybody? How come I don't see them, the nice ones? Where are they? They are nice for agenda. Are they even nice to each other, those Muslims? Just put Shia in front of them. Just put one Shia, they will eat him alive.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. Yeah,
No, I do not need to prove it. I do not need to prove it. I mean, go watch the videos. They will kill each other, literally. I mean, I'm not talking about debate. Debate is nothing. Imagine if those people who are talking today or a few days ago, imagine if they are in front of each other, what they will do.
Yeah.
We will end with the bloodshed in the ground, like, you know, many are dead.
Yeah.
So we are happy for you.
Thanks very much, Christian Prince. Thanks for taking so much time. I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, if you could, yes, maybe just keep me in your prayers. Okay.
We will. But I want you to promise me not to let those evil people who they are kind. You see, they are kind. Satan is very kind in order to deceive. They have their way. They come to you in the clothes of a sheep and they fool you. You don't know what kind is when it's come to live in the Middle East, and you will know what kind is. Just go live in there and you will see what I'm talking about. Very kind, extremely kind. The kind will kill you for any reason. The kind, if you say a word they don't agree with it, you will disappear, you and your family. They're very kind, super kind. This is why, how many atheists there is in Iran? Zero. Zero atheists. What are you talking about? How many atheists there is in Egypt? Zero. There's zero atheists. Yeah. A country of 100 million, there's zero atheists because they are very kind. The second you say you're an atheist, shish kebab. You see how kind they are? They're kind, very kind. Okay, how many atheists there is in Iraq? Zero. How many gays? Zero. They are very kind because they are kind, you know. They come on, they support freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of belief, anything. They are kind, very kind. They are kind only in your neighborhood. Just go. What if a Muslim woman, she marry a Christian man? Those women you are talking about them, they are kind. What if one of them, she marry a Christian man and she became a Christian? What they would do to her?
Yeah.
Very kind. All right, what I can say. Well, I hope you will help your friends, if there is any they were able to convert to Islam, to save them, bring them back to the Lord. And you can even invite those Muslims who they are very kind to debate me, and you watch the debate.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Yeah, let us see what will happen. Very kind. And then suddenly they will see that they are defending the pervert Muhammad, defending the killing, defending the rape, defending everything, but they are very kind, you know, very kind. Yeah. Well, I'm going to be very kind with them too.
Thanks so much, Christian Prince.
You're welcome. I'm happy to talk to you. Actually, we completed almost 1 hour talking to you. It was an hour of a blessing to me, a blessing to you. So we pray to the Lord that this hour will extend to your lifetime, and you will never deny the Lord again. Because remember, the Lord, he says, the one who deny me, I will deny him in front of my Father. And if you fear hell, you don't want to go to hell, well, don't repeat the same mistake again. Don't ever. Yes, sister. Thank you. Be strong. I advise you to start reading the Bible every day. And with Christ, there is no hell. No hell.
Would you just, say a prayer for me? Because, obviously, I know Christ will forgive me, but still, I guess it's going to take a bit of time for me to forgive myself.
Yeah, you see, it's good. It's good to feel bad. This is because you have a good quality in your heart, not because you are a bad person. This is a good thing. So when you feel so bad, you feel so guilty. How in the world I did this? Well, you know what? I will give you an example. Do you know Paul, right?
Yeah.
Do you know Paul? He was doing the same as you are doing. He go after the Christians. They are wrong. They are bad. Paul himself become Paul, the one we know. So you can be the female version of Paul, going between the Christians and those who they are trying to convert to Islam, so you can save them. Now you have experience. Now you became one of them for some time. Now you learned a lot of stories. Now you can teach Christian girls so they cannot be fooled by the devil Muhammad. All right?
Okay. Thank you so much.
God bless you. Continue 20 seconds more and we will finish 1 hour.
You're so good.
No, I am not good. I am not good. You see, only God is good, sister. I am, you know what, if I tell you about myself, you would die laughing. I used to be fired always from school, to the point they fired me from the whole country. Can you believe it? From the whole country. I can't go to any school. This is how good I was in school. I mean, I was good, by the way. I mean, I take a good grade, don't take me wrong. I don't even study books. I finished the exam, I do good. But I was so good in school, to the point they fire me from every single school in the country. I mean, they bring the paper from the Minister of Education, says, this guy cannot be in any school anymore. That's it, Yet I finished my high school, I finished my university, I finished my degrees, because simply I was angry from everything around me. I was living in the land of the devil. I saw how unjust. So I was revolting against everything. I stood against evil since I was a kid. I paid a high price. My parents themselves don't understand why this guy is doing this. I mean, he go in a fight, it's not his fight. What's wrong with him? So you can, and you have a better opportunity than me. You live in Europe. I was living in the Middle East, the land of no freedom. You live in Europe where everything a lot easier for you. You have the rights to vote, to speak, to say, to do. We live in a land where nobody have rights. The word right does not even exist. So you can do today what I wish to do a long time ago. And I hope you would do. So go and teach your sisters, all your friends, share with them the truth, so the truth will set them free.
Thanks again, CP.
All right, sister. God bless you. You want to say anything? You want to say anything before you leave for the audience?
Just, if you wouldn't mind, maybe just saying a prayer. Just,
All right. I want everybody here to join us. I don't know, I'm not going to say the name of our sister here. I want you to join me in this prayer. We pray to the Lord. And I want to say first, I'm not a good person in prayer. I don't know how really to pray, but I will do my best. We pray to the Lord to accept her, to forgive her, to hug her, to take her from her hand, to bless her, to purify her, to bring her home to her parents. We pray today is going to be a happiness not only in the kingdom of God, in heaven as the Bible says, but is going to be in front of her parents. I cannot believe how her parents will be so happy to hear the news that their daughter is coming back to Christ. I cannot believe how wonderful it's going to be that today she will be bride who is clean from every evil, for she regret to be part of it. Today, our sister, she being saved. Today, our sister, she being given the way to go to heaven. Today, she have no fear from hell, and hell will not take her. The same as the Lord. No grave can have him, no death can take him, and no hell can come over him. For he is the Lord of lords, the King of kings, and she is his daughter. In his name we pray. Amen.
thanks so much.
God bless you, sister.
Thanks so much.
All right. Well, I'm happy for her. And I hope we will save more life. And I'm thankful for the Lord that he gave us the opportunity today, to reach out to this lady. And this is why I say to you, Christians, you need to teach your children so they will not end there. This poor woman, they fool her, they lie to her, they misled her. She have a good heart. She trusted their kindness. Look, they are so kind. They show her images of how evil the Jews, but they will not show her images of what they do to the Jews and to the Christians.